Shalom, Star fam. How are we doing? I've been going for a minute, but I'm back with the jump off again. Y'all know my schedule is crazy until October. Hopefully I have some security by then. Not security, but like stability. Because I want to do a lot of like fall stuff, but I don't know if my schedule will allow it, but I would do as much as I can. I would be posting as much stuff as I can. But anyway, how are you guys all doing? Thank you so much for being here. Indy said, no, Nikki, I'm going to miss this. I'll have to catch the replay tomorrow. I'm sorry. I think my next early live will probably be on either Thursday or Friday. What is today? I don't even know what date it is. My God, Today's Tuesday. Yeah, my next early live will probably be on Thursday. I think I want to do a late live. You know what? I might do it. No, my next early live is going to be tomorrow at 12 p.m. I'm going to do the season finale of The Bachelorette. Ciao. And then, yeah. So, yeah, I'm going to have the rest of my lives this week are going to be early. So, hopefully that will work out for you. And I think next week and moving forward, I'll just do afternoon lives just because the schedule. But we'll see. We'll see. Philly John said, I'm here for Love After Lockup. That show. I think I'm going to give Love After Lockup their own live next week, but we'll see. Trent said, I will miss this as it starts. Oh, at 11 p.m. in the UK. But I just wanted to, thank you so much for reminding me of this, Trenton. I need to make a note again. I have to get those clocks from IKEA. Those international clocks. I'm going to do an international clock wall in my room. So I can know what time is good for you guys. Thank you so much. But I just want to say, I think you were 100% right about your theory about Demi. She's doing TV interviews talking about endometriosis, media ready. Yeah, and I don't mind it, right? Because one, the subject that she's talking about, and two, let that sister get some coin. I don't mind. I absolutely forgot UK. I forgot. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Denard said, hi, Star family from safe Aurora, Colorado. I know that's right. Rael said, I was hoping we can get Housewives reviews. Up from last week? You want me to talk about last week? If you want me to, I will. I'll talk about it tomorrow. But I was just going to do the Housewives from this upcoming week. But if you want me to review last week's shows, let me know. Hey, Kimberly, how are you? Wait, did something happen? Me? What happened? Did something happen where you're asking if I'm safe or anybody in the chat is safe? Let your girl know. But I'm safe where I'm at. Alex said, hi, Star Fam. I hope you all enjoyed the long weekend. Yes, I was actually going to do a live yesterday, but I was just like, I feel like everybody's chilling. Like, I don't know if you guys would have been on there. So I just, I was like, I'll do a Tuesday. Kimberly said, I'm so glad you and your family are good. Thank you so much. Thank you for being here. Go, go. Hey, Alicia. Hey, So Steph. Hey, CM. Yes, make sure you hit the like. Please and thank you. Hey, AC. Gigi said, yeah, I've been struggling through the first half of Deadpool and Wolverine, happily awaiting my first on-time live with Nikki. Yippee! Oh my gosh, Deadpool and Wolverine. Is it not good? What is going on with media? What's going on with media? Nisha said, yes, I needed this. I love my Star family and Nikki. I feel safe here. I tested positive for COVID, got sent home from work, and PS, men can be babies. Child, maybe I stay single. Oh, maybe that's why I stay single for 3 years. Child. This is the thing. Dealing with men, you just... As a woman, you just take them in small doses. You got to take them in small doses. But I pray that you get well. I think I shared my recipe on my other channel for my healing soup that I made during COVID. I think I might do another video for that because that like knocked the COVID right out of my body, along with medication, of course. But that soup really, really, really helped me. So if I haven't posted it, I think I'll do a video on that this week on my other channel. Pray that you get better. COVID was a nightmare, and I don't wish that on anyone. So I pray that you get better. Lots of liquids, lots of hot fluids, and lots of rest. Hey, it's Away. How are you? Locked in. Oh, no man until I'm 40. Girl, you can have friends. You can have friends, child. Oh, okay. I thought you guys would want to talk about the most recent reviews, the ones from this week. But yeah, I'll talk about it. Why not? Hey, BB. Hey, Blue Jay. All is well. I was just watching the video about the crow. Is that the OG crow or the new crow? I heard the new crow didn't get good reviews. I am going to start reviewing movies, guys, and TV shows. The reason why I haven't done it before is because I just know how hard it is to get a film made or to get a TV show made. And whether you like the show or movie or not, a lot of work went into it. So I don't like to critique stuff that I know people put a lot of hard work into. Reality TV, not so much. Haven't worked in reality TV. They just be doing anything. So they can get my critiques. But like scripted film and TV, I'm very careful about it. So I thought that it would be just better for me to just share the stuff that I liked. And hopefully that will translate positively, because I don't want to critique anything. It's so hard to get that stuff made, guys, especially today. What happened in Colorado? Let me know. Oh, I gotta check it out. Blue Jay says, shout out to the Star fam whose kids are, yes, happy back to school, parents. Praying for y'all. Hope you're enjoying your alone time. Yes, I hope you're enjoying your alone time. I hope the kids are having a good day at school. Kiss the Star babies for me. Hey, Christina, thank you for being here. Hey, Drewski. Oh, thank you for being here. Thank you so much. Thank you to Black Lavender, the moderator extraordinaire. Drewski said, I know you can't really talk craziness. That is deliverance. Let's not shut any opportunities down, but girl, deliverance might be the exception. Deliverance might be the exception. And listen, Leah Daniels, it's all jokes. Let me still come audition for your stuff. I was excited to see that. That's on my list too, because I don't know the lead, but the black guy, I've been watching him like a lot of UK shows. He's really, really good. And he was also in a movie of a comedy. It was a rom-com with another girl, with a girl who's like a UK actress, but I haven't seen her as much as I've seen him in. And I don't know why, because she's just as good. But for some reason, America loves Black male UK actors. They don't give the Black women their due for some reason. I don't know why. I feel like they prefer Black male actors from the UK and then just Black American women. But I feel like there are a lot of Black UK women that are killing it, who will kill it in this market as well. I would have loved to see more of his scene partner as well, but I'm only seeing him and stuff. And I like him. I like his work. He got me watching a lot of UK shows. He's good. So yeah, I'm excited to see that. When I saw that he was in the cast, I was like, hell yeah. The rest of the Alien cast, no shade. I don't like my Alien cast looking that young. I don't believe those kids are astronauts. You know what I mean? Blue Jay said the OG to the new one. The new costume design is interesting. Shocked they didn't lean into grunge. Oh, darn it. I'm excited for Beetlejuice. I've seen some clips. This is the thing. Glenn Close will eat down in any role that she is given. That's why she's been nominated for so many freaking Oscars. She's that good. So Steph said, my baby went back today. Lord, thank you. My house will stay clean. Amen. Susan said, missed your takes on Jen's messy Bachelorette season. Here's the reason why I didn't review Bachelorette like weekly. First reason, I didn't enjoy the season. I've been watching. I just have not been reviewing. And as a fellow person of color, I just didn't want to drag like the first Asian Bachelorette season. I felt like with Rachel's season, I think because I thought my audience was mainly Black, or I perceived my audience to be mainly Black, which I think it still is. I critiqued her in a way, or critiqued the season in a way that I just wouldn't want to do for, I didn't do for another Bachelorette. Just because I just feel like they already have it very difficult, right? Already. And I feel like learning what I learned about like how Rachel was treated and just was, I didn't want to pile on, but I felt like as a Black woman, the only reason why I reviewed that show is because as a Black woman, I felt like my takes would be honest and sincere. And they were honest and sincere, but I felt like I could have kept some of the critiques to myself, you know, just because she was already going through it. And it really sucks. Like, it's the same thing going on with the presidential campaign right now. Like, there's a lot of things that I do not agree with the Harris-Walz presidency or presidential campaign and their policies. I can't say it, right? I can't speak on it just because Kamala is getting so much flack just because she's Black and a woman. And it's like, damn, you can't even critique her because you have to protect her. So that was my thing with Jen. I felt like with what I was seeing happening to her and how I felt like some people were happy that her season wasn't doing well. Some reviewers, some podcasters were happy that her season wasn't doing well. I can't get on this platform and lie to you guys. So I didn't feel comfortable just talking about it weekly because I just did not enjoy it. And then I didn't want my person of color perspective to be like, see, she doesn't like it. So we're not being biased, but you are being biased. And yes, my take will be honest and fair, right? I just don't feel like she needed another person being like, this isn't a good season. I just didn't enjoy it. I didn't enjoy it. And I'm only here because it's wrapping up. I really wanted to give more. I didn't enjoy it. And the second reason, for me, I just felt like they just weren't giving enough. To me, it just felt like production just dropped the ball so many times and kind of didn't care because I don't think they got the Bachelorette that they wanted. So it wasn't doing it for me. And I didn't want to critique Homegirl. See, it doesn't look scary to me. I grew up in a deliverance church. It just looks like a regular Sunday service or Wednesday night Bible study. Shout out to everybody who grew up in deliverance church. It's not a joke. It's not a joke. Kimberly said apparently some gangs are taking over in Colorado and the police were not doing anything about it. You know, I actually saw that. I actually saw a news report on it. And From what I have learned, I have learned that it was a slumlord in Colorado who was making up these stories because he wanted to evict the people there. So he was trying to use racist dog whistles to have the state work in his favor to remove his tenants. And yeah, yeah. Pumpkin ready. Gigi said, "Oh, Nikki, why were you so dead on correct about Demi and Ali?" I giggled the whole time they were grilling them. That was British. Denard said there was fake news that run rampant that the Venezuelan gangs were taking over and kicking us out of our apartment homes, but it was all right. We talk. Yeah, that's what I was able. That's the summation I came up with. Absolutely. I saw it on TikTok and I was just like, I don't believe this. Let me go to the news. Like, guys, I'm telling you, no gangs from marginalized communities are going to run anything. If there is ever a gang in your area and you just feel like they run everything and they can't be stopped, it is because the police are controlling them. Like, those gangs can only do what the local police department allows them to do, because that's the biggest gang in your town, the police department. Hey Ola, how are you? Thank you for being here. Hey Tracy, the NikkiStar TV general. Hey sis. Tracy said, "Star family, please like this video. It helps the channel grow. We're looking to get to 175K by the end of the year. It's fall. We can do it." I know that's right. Excuse me. Indy said, "Oh my goodness, Nikki, it's my bedtime, but looking forward to the replay tomorrow. I had to say though, not Julian wanting Christine to be his flowers in the attic. Night. Please show up in the replay. I would love to talk to you in the comments." Miss T said, "Dying to hear about what you think about Love with the Lockup. A hot mess. It's a hot mess and a good old time." Blue Jay said, "I'm trying writing, girl. There is nothing humbling than trying to create a logical story with themes that land. It's hard, and God bless who can do it, plus successful with innovation." Absolutely. Right there with you. It's difficult, but we love it, so we do it. Juicy said, "Oh, wow, kids have been back in school here in Florida since the 12th. Yeah, in LA, they already started school. Thank God for Philly. I started school in September. Like, absolutely not. Hey, Shancy. Hey, Christina. Christina said, "Nikki, we love all the Europeans." I know. I just feel like, you got to check the temperature. You know what I mean? Like, that girl, Jen has been getting dragged. And I couldn't lie, but I just wasn't enjoying the season. And I just didn't want my opinion to validate the harsh criticism that she was receiving just because she's Asian. BB said, "Unfortunately, the Men of Jen season were bad. Did you hear about Marcus allegations?" I heard a little something. And the only reason why I'm not going to talk about it on here is because it's allegations. We like to talk about stuff when it's like actual factual. But yeah, if it's true, I'm not going to lie and say I could. Military boys. Hey Yolande. Susan said, "Yeah, the men on Bachelorette, especially aggressive. Sam left a lot to be desired." Yeah, I didn't like how they treated her. Nerly said, "How are you doing?" I'm doing good. Just, it's finally September. Fall is amongst us. It doesn't feel like fall, but it's here. So, that's the start of my favorite season. My favorite season is September through December. I just love this festive time. I'm a Sag, so we're just festive people, and I really enjoy this time. So I'm doing good. Christina said, "The season of The Bachelorette is such a train wreck on so many levels." So many levels. Yes, Priscilla, I haven't even gotten into the review. I'm just talking to everybody. Yeah, they do. They do. Hey, Coos Girlie. So good to see you. Well, so good to have you here. Hey, NYCDMP. Love you too. Drewski said, "I get the protective vibe on I get the protective vibe on Kamala, though. I need her elected over that orange menace, so keeping it cute until she's officially sworn in." Absolutely. See, this is the thing. I feel like a lot of people the people who will likely vote for her, who have issues with her, I understand the issues, right? But I feel like these are just people who clock in for a presidency. And I'm like, I know you're not voting for your sheriff. I know you're not voting for your local Supreme Court. I know you're not voting for the DA. I just know that you are not like not even going to any school board meetings. You know what I mean? Like, I know you're not active like that. I know you're only active every 4 years, and it's clearly that you do not know how civics works. So you need like an American civics lesson, and it's just really disappointing because those people are normally the loudest, and it's just like, yes, this is how it is. Like, you have people who you elect, and then you get on them because they are working for you. For some reason, a lot of Americans think that, they make these politicians celebrities. I'm sorry. I don't want to see her at Cowboy Carter. I want to see her getting Congress in order. You know what I mean? I want to see her, out there doing press conferences, making statements against what's the name of that guy that's about to die? Like, I feel like he's already dead. McConnell. I want to see her doing press conferences, making statements about him, and really applying the pressure to be like, oh, we could have done this, but we could not have done it because of him. We could not have done it because of this. Like, really get out there. Like, we like her. Thank you. Representation matters. But when she gets into that position, start shaking that bonnet and letting her know we need you to get to work. At the end of the day, at the beginning, middle, and end of the day, America is a scam, right? It's a scam run by money. And if you don't have the money to make that politician do what you want them to do, you better have the voice and the power of the people. You have to clock in. You don't have the money to pay her off like APEC, but you got the voice, you got the power, and you got the coin. That's how you do it. If you don't have the money, you use your collective power as a people, and you put that politician in a headlock until they do what you need them to do. Shout out to the conservatives. Shout out to them right-wing nut jobs. I'll never vote the way they vote, but they stay on their politician's neck and make them do what they need to do. Democrats get the person in office and be like, oh my God, that's it. Time to go home. No, time to clock the hell in. Time to clock the hell in. We love her. We are so happy that a woman, a Black woman, is running the most powerful nation in the world. Now let's get to work. People don't do that. And it's so like, you can't stay off of them. You have to call. Do you know how many times I call my state representative? Like, especially when that strike was happening in LA, everybody knew me. Hey, Nicole, we got your message. Yeah. So what are we doing? What are we doing? They work for you. You don't work for them. They are not celebrities. They are employees. Your employees. Make them get to work. Make them get to work. But yeah, we got to keep it cute until she gets to position. BB said Marcus literally packed his American. When I saw that, I knew exactly what we were dealing with. I said, oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Hey, Spency, how are you? Hey, Novia, thank you for being here. Blue Jay said the lack of nuance with this presidential run, like, girls, you are a complex human being. You are allowed to have multiple thoughts at once. Absolutely. Absolutely. We're never going to like any American candidate, right? Any American presidential candidate, especially if you are aware of who America is and what her position is in the globe and what she does globally. You're never going to like them. Every freaking American president is a war criminal. Every one of them. Every one of them is responsible for a genocide somewhere throughout the globe, and especially in the United States of America. Shout out to Reagan. May he continue to burn in hell. Hello. So you're never going to get a perfect candidate, a perfect American. Well, I won't say never, but at this point, we're not going to get a perfect American presidential candidate or an American president just because of who America is. I feel like if Americans are just very open and honest about who this nation is and what this nation does here and globally, we can get some work done. We can get some work done, but you're so proud to be an American, but you don't know your nation's footprint throughout the globe, your nation's footprint with marginalized communities. If you knew that, you would not be proud and you would get to work. You would clock in to make sure this could be a nation that you could be proud of. Blue Jay said, I appreciate that, Nikki, because these are officially electives. They work for us. Don't stand, put them girls to work. It's time to put them out when they don't serve. Absolutely. I absolutely agree. SW.Star said, this is so off topic, but OMG, Nikki, would you be open to talking about your dating life? Absolutely not. I would love to know about Atlanta, LA, and the Philly dating scene from your point of view. It's all trash. It's all, especially Philly. I would not. I would say, if you're going to date a Philly guy, have fun. Date him for fun. You don't need the stress. And I say this with a family full of Philadelphia men. Have a good time, and that he's going to be a great time. You don't need the stress. An LA guy, I feel like if you're with a guy from LA, have fun. Not a guy who is from LA, a guy who moved to LA to pursue opportunities, have fun. He's going to move on to somebody famous. Like he's going to be escorting. Especially if he's fine, he's an escort. Have fun. Just have fun, but I wouldn't say take him seriously. I will say the Atlanta guys, especially the Atlanta church boys, real serious. If you're not like serious, leave them alone. Them Southern boys are ready. Novia said, low key, I would love to see her talk about no. I told you guys, you guys are not even going to know when I'm married, if that happens, right? I think if I push out a little person, you might accidentally hear them in the background and I may have to say something, but that's it. You will never hear me claim a man. Absolutely not. I'm not cursing myself. I'm not cursing my... Oh, I thought it was on the wrong live. The internet said, I just noticed the live was on. Hello, Star Family. Hello. We're going to end here with XOXO Chrissy. XO Chrissy said, listen, when I travel, I don't tell people I'm American until I know if they're friend or foe. People don't know people know that the world doesn't really like us like that. Yeah, and for good reason. Like, I get it. Hello. Hi, I understand. I have a firsthand experience on why you don't like America. I get it. But I'm here. This is home. I gotta make it work for me. Guys, no, you know what? Okay, how about this? I'll do story times about guys that I am no longer with. But a man that I'm with, yeah, y'all will see him in pictures and I will be like, that's my bodyguard. That ain't my man. It never works well for a woman when she tells the world about her relationship. It never works well. That's why Jackie is blocking all of y'all. When she started that couples channel, I was like, Jackie, don't do it. And she quickly got that channel off of YouTube. So Steph said, I hired a dating coach last year. I've been working with him for 10 months. Best investment of my life along with therapy. I finally have a good man. Amen. Therapy is the way to go. I am very pro therapy. Let's start off. I'm going to start off with Love is Blind UK in case my UK subscribers are in here so y'all can get to be it. Let's start off with that. Love is blind. And it'll take over your mind. I can't believe Love is Blind doesn't use E. Well, that song is about abuse, so I get it. Love is Blind was cute, right? Love is Blind UK was cute. It was very mindful, very demure. I liked it. Here's the thing. They, at the end of this reunion, they said that Netflix has given them a go for another season. Also, guys, I'm in a Netflix family, so I'm not going to be too critiquey with the Netflix shows. FYI, just saying. Now, if ABC pick me up and remove me if another, streaming service get me, then I might start talking. But as of right now, Deliverance is the only one I might do a little. But anyway, next season they said that they're getting another season. Here is my request, Love is Blind UK. Thank you so much for this cast. I love them. I enjoyed watching them. Season 2, I want just a little bit of mess. It's reality TV. We need some entertainment. We need some entertainment. Can we get some what y'all, what do they call them over there? The people that speak Cockney, them ghetto Brits. Can we get them what are they? Them Brits we see on Wife Swap. I need those. I feel like they're going to give us a show. Can we get them travelers on Love is Blind UK? I just felt like everybody was like, oh, I'm in love or I'm not in love, and it's okay. I walk away. Great. That was cute. Thank you. We can keep a couple people like that. But I need a different kind. I need a different kind of Brit next season. If you picking up what I'm putting down. Where them ghetto ones? What's y'all ghetto called? Brixton? Is Brixton ghetto? What's a UK ghetto? I only know Brixton, but that's not a ghetto. I don't think it's a ghetto. Tottenham, Tottenham. Is that a ghetto? What are they called? I'm on Reddit. Y'all have a ghetto? What are the ghettos? And I said this as a ghetto person. Like I just feel like they'll give it more. What are their ghettos called? Portsmouth. We need some Portsmouth, some Southwark, some Calderdale, some Newcastle, some Nottingham. Nottingham is ghetto? Nottingham? Hammersmith and Fulham, Leicester and Birmingham Brits. Can we get them? I feel like they're going to give us a show. I feel like, these Brits this season, it was cute. But I just felt like even when, they were upset, they were still so tasteful, so mindful, so demure. It was cute. It was cute, but I was just like, are you mad at him, girl? Like, it's all right. I've moved on. Don't move on. Stay right there. I feel like a Portsmouth Brit will stay right there and give us the TV that we need. We got to mix it up a bit. We got to mix up the class a bit. Let's just give us something else. But I will say I like this cast. I thought they were very cute. I just want a little spice. Oh my God, is that not a ghetto? I'm sorry. Exactly. Give me a Tottenham. Give me an Adele Brit before she got the money. When she was in them two small Gap vests and them hoop earrings with the side bang. I need that. Give me that last season. Benny Hanna was not homeless. He's just rich and he's a hippie. He's a rich hippie. He's not homeless. He is not homeless. But that's what we need. That's what I would like. I want a Tottenham Brit. Give me a traveler. Give me one of them. But like I said, I like this cast, but it was just, I'm upset. All right. We're moving on. The host, Jesse Williams and his white wife. My God, today. They're so cute. I feel the same way about Nick and Vanessa. You can do the stuff throughout the show. Come in hosting the show. The reunion, we need somebody messy. We need a messy person. What's y'all UK Wendy Williams? We need that person doing the reunion because they just moved on from everything. Like they would be getting into it, and she would be like, "Oh, okay, well, let's just move on. Calm down." No, we don't want them to calm down. We want them to stay right there. We don't want to move on. Can we about to get into the mix because Steven was about to say some stuff. But let's move on. It's not, and this is what the reunion is for. We never move on with reunions. Love is Blind struggles with their reunions. All of them. All the Love is Blinds, they struggle with their reunions. Stop giving us some cutesy hosts for the reunion. Everybody knows that a reunion is pure mess. It is pure mess. It is time to ask the tough questions. The questions that the cast don't want you to ask, but that the audience is waiting to hear? Yes, because at the end of the day, no shade to the cast. This is my show, right? This is the audience's show. You crafted this show for me to watch. I have questions. Give me somebody messy. They were just too cute and just too adorable. I'm like, this is a reunion. Who's y'all UK Wendy Williams? Get her. Oh my God. I don't know if they'll be good for the show. There is this guy. I do not know his name. But I'm telling you, I cannot wait to meet him. He's a UK Black guy. Very bangy. Very bangy. Like every time, he's like a social media star. Every time there's like a video with him, he's always like, what is it? What are we talking about? Like every time. I do not know this guy's name, but like he needs to host a reunion. We need somebody like that. I'm telling you, when I find out his name, I will let you guys know. But he's so bangy. Every time I'm like, there's no way you got this personality from the UK. Ooh, he is a hoot. But that's who we need. That's who we need. Let's move on. Everybody looked great, especially the Undertaker. Freddie is just fine. Just fine and simple. How did Catherine fumble that? I wouldn't fumble that. Y'all know me. I don't. But for Freddie, oh, make an exception, child. Ali, whoever your barber was for this reunion, keep him. That was the best lineup he's ever had. Throughout the season, he was looking like Steve Harvey. I felt like his fade was takeoffable. You know what I mean? But in the reunion, fade was looking nice. Whoever did that, keep that barber. Demi and Ali, not together. We tried to make it work. No, y'all didn't, Demi. Y'all was in on this together. We know this, but we don't mind. We don't mind. They're cool. They're friends, of course. Demi was defending him because she did not like the way he was perceived on the show, especially because he was helping her with this come up, you know. So she was very protective over him. And listen, I do think that they are a couple that makes sense. I just think they probably met each other at the wrong time. I think they're both on totally different pages, and maybe later in life they will work. But I just feel like right now this couple was not going to make sense. Wait a minute. Hold on. Because we got to stay right here. We got to stay right here. Where is he at? Let's talk about how Ali got y'all together. Ali got y'all together. Ali was just like, listen, a lot of y'all online chatting about me and that I wouldn't like Demi because of what she looked like and that Demi is not my type. Let me tell you something. Demi is my type. I don't date women that look like Catherine. Ali let y'all know. The only white woman in my life is my mama. That's it. He got y'all together. Y'all was trying to talk about him, trying to act like he don't like the caramel macchiato and especially the chocolate, because he was Charlotte. The men of the UK, my God, today, y'all got a nice batch. Y'all got a lot to pick from over there. Y'all, the girls be eating the men up. My God, today, I was like, him and Charlotte are together? Okay, well, amen. Room for everybody. But they're a couple, but he had to let y'all know. Y'all haters that was chatting about him. He said, just so you know, this is my type. I like him like this in Zorka. Okay? Don't play with me. I know that's right, Ali. I know that's right. I know that. They was trying to hate on you, brother. He said, absolutely not. Ooh, he cleared y'all. Did he clear me? I ain't say that. That wasn't me. I ain't say that about Ali. I knew Ali. I knew the minute you turned Demi around, I knew what you was looking for. Catherine. was a little hurt by Ali like not being into her. And here's the thing, Catherine was playing dumb. She was just like, oh no, I wasn't saying that, Demi wasn't his type because I didn't think that she was beautiful. Catherine, you do. You do. You absolutely thought, and non-black women, you do this. You do this. If your competition is a black woman, you automatically think, no matter who the man is, that you are the one that's going to be chose. You always think that. And of course, especially living in a Western state, a Western nation, a Westernized nation, one would think that, right? But there's always them times when you get pushed to the side. And you don't like that because you're not used to it. So you have this reaction. And I don't think that Catherine doesn't like Demi and that they're not really good friends. But I think she just knew for sure that she would be chosen. And when Demi was chosen over her, she said what she said because of how she feels, because she is a white woman living in a westernized nation. Let's just be clear about that. And Demi clocked it. But you tried to act like you ain't know. No, I would never. You did. And she clocked it. But she moved on. Here is why. She's the body positivity influencer and she's not messing up her bag. She's not messing up her bag. She let you go. She let you go, but she clocked you. Good on you, Demi. Good on you. Can we talk about Taj Mowry and his wife? Taj Mowry and Jasmine are doing very well. I'm not saying that I'm shocked. I am. Just because, Jasmine's mom, she came right along. She's happy about them. And, she really likes Bobby, body of a dancer. She really likes them. And she's just really happy and really supportive. But I was just like, he's not college educated and he doesn't have the coin that you thought that he had. So how are you all of a sudden just happy that they're together? What happened there? That's what I wanted to find out. Love is Blind UK host. What made her change her mind? Because Jasmine's mother, she would have told us. She's very blunt. She would have told us. Jasmine, I like the blonde highlights, but I think the dark hair looks I prefer it on her just because it just really magnifies her gorgeous features. She looked beautiful and she was so happy. She was so happy to be with Body of a Dancer. Not saying that I'm shocked by that. Amen. Amen. What does Jasmine do? No shade is given. Are you the breadwinner? Because the way you were talking, I'm like, are you taking care? I don't know. And you know what, Bobby, forgive me. Maybe I'm judging because we saw your apartment and I was like, oh, okay. Very Section 8. No shade. I grew up in Section 8 housing. But I can clock a Section 8 apartment. That's all I'm saying. It was the bars. Oh my God, the bars on the window. Where are you living? Because Jasmine don't live like, I don't know. It's okay. You know what? We're modern women, and some modern women take care of their men. Amen. Congrats for them. Congrats. Bobby was just acting kept. And I'm like, are you kept, Bobby? Ain't nothing wrong with it. I'm just, oh, okay. Something new. Tom and Maria. I just wanted Maria to just be like, I was too hot for you. I just wanted her to say that at one, because it was like, Maria, come on. Like, you knew that you was doing him a favor, girl. You knew that you was too hot for him. I will say, Tom on his Instagram, he was just like, what a lot of people do not know is that we filmed the end of him and Maria both filmed them saying no at the altar. They just put his clip in. And that's why I always tell these reality TV stars, if you are going to go on reality TV, exploit them back. Reality TV shows are exploiting your likeness, and they have the contract to exploit your likeness for the rest of your life. They are going to make money off of you. Even when you're dead, exploit them back. Y'all just be so happy to have a camera in your face that you are not realizing that this company is going to make billions of dollars off of you and you're not getting anything. If you ever go on a reality TV show, you better Bethany Frankel the hell out of that reality TV show. Hawk whatever it is you have to hawk. If I was Maria or Tom, I would have had my business, Maria, I would have had a makeup bag in every shot that I was in. I would have been like, oh, me and Tom are talking about my relationship while I do my friend's makeup. Like I would have been advertising my stuff. Like I would have had like my makeup line, the name on my t-shirt every time. Like it would have been, if that's what you wanted to do, you know what I mean? I don't know why these people don't exploit these shows back. I absolutely believe, Tom. I absolutely believe that they shot several endings and they just kept that ending because that's what they do. That's what you do on reality TV. I tell you guys, the only reason why it's able to be called reality TV is because while the cameras are rolling, real things happen. 90% of what you are seeing is edited, chopped, scripted. Get something out of it, reality TV stars, besides stress and depression and a crazy fan base. Get something out of the deal. My God, today. So I believe Tom, right? I believe that Tom was not as awful as he came off. However, the show did not force you to say that you, as a husband, don't want to provide for your wife. I just think that's crazy. I think that's absolutely crazy for men to set a standard and then don't want to abide by it when it no longer fits them, but still want to keep the patriarchy. If you don't want to pay for everything, if you do not want to financially support a family, dismantle the patriarchy, but you won't. So if you won't dismantle it, you have to take care of a whole family. Tap them pockets, bruh. That's just how it is. But don't sit up here and want this submissive woman because you like the fact that she was submissive culturally, but you didn't like the fact that she was going to have to pay for her lifestyle. And you see Maria look expensive. Let's keep it cute. She looks expensive. And you see her and you're just like, oh, I don't know if I want to do that. But you are leading with the fact that you work at this really high, in demand PR firm. So you're leading with that. That's another thing that gets people with men like that. Y'all lead with your money and how successful you are and how much you make, and everything is about, the finer things in life until you get with the woman that wants the same thing. Now it's like, oh, these are the finer things in life just for me. Okay, so then you just need to date yourself if that's what you want. Don't lead with the money then. Don't lead with the finer things in life. Don't lead with your high-powered job. Don't lead with that then. But you don't want to make any changes. You don't want to make any exceptions. But you want the woman that you are with or the woman that you pursue to exceptions and changes. No, because again, you men that lead with your money never go after a cheap woman. You're never in the Dollar Tree parking lot trying to find somebody. And not saying that the girls in the Dollar Tree are inexpensive. I'm just using that as an example because I be at the Dollar Tree every week and I'm an expensive woman. Hallelujah. But I'm just like, you're going to like these fancy places to meet women. You're in a fancy place meeting a fancy woman. She's going to cost. Even on this show, just talking to Maria, you knew that girl was expensive. Just talking to her. Then you had the opportunity to see her. You knew she wasn't cheap. You still pursued. Why? Because you wanted to bang. You wanted to bang the hot brown girl. Let's tell the truth and shame the devil. And after you banged her, you realized you couldn't afford to keep her. Now it's, oh, I'm going to raise independent women. What? You're going to raise independent women. How? You're going to tell them that the guy that is picking them up to take them out on the date, that she needs to take the bus to meet him. And then when she gets there, the Outback Steakhouse or whatever y'all got over there, she has to split the bill. You really, as a father, are going to tell that to your daughter? You're lying. You're lying. No way are you going to tell that to your child. No way are you going to tell your daughter with them swollen feet and that big belly with that child pressing down on her bladder that she needs to work up until she has contractions, that she can't take a seat, that she can't put her feet up, that she can't go out on leave because she has to work to split the bills with her man. As a father, you're not going to say that. And if you feel like you're going to say that, don't procreate, please. Don't procreate. My God, today. My God, today. Tell that woman to turn over and use her butt. Do not release a vagina. Anyway, let's move on from him. Let's move on from Tom. Maria looked great. She looked stunning. Girl, you get somebody fine within your culture. Get somebody fine within your culture. That this show was a good little, advertisement for you. You're gonna get something. You are going to get something. Oh, Van Gogh and Nicole. I actually really, really like them now. They weren't my cup of tea, but they're my cup of tea now. I like them. It's just something about this little goofy interracial couple. I just like them. The hippie and his suburban black wife. I like it. I get this couple. I want to see more of this couple. Please don't start a couples channel. It's the coffin in the relationship. But I like them. Maybe do a couple TikToks, not together too much, right? Just do like a quick one. Oh, this is me and my husband in the van. Do something like that, but not too much. Don't give the audience too much. But I would like to see more of them. And you know what else I like about this this couple, this little goofy UK interracial couple? I feel like this is the relationships that the UK push out to us. It just seems like this is the normal relationship, right? And the only reason why I say this is just because of media, right? When you watch like UK reality, not UK reality shows, UK like TV shows or movies, there's always this quirky interracial couple, right? It's always just like the black woman is always very grounded and sound and sensible, and then she has like this quirky, off the wall, frail white husband, right? And they always have like the most adorable kid. I for some reason I like see them being the parents and like this like fantasy UK movie where like this adorable biracial boy has the key to like another world and his parents are like trying to find him, but he has this key that unlocks to another world and he's over there celebrating and having fun with hobgoblins and trying to like get free before, the other world locks him in for good. And this is his parents. And they're like, we cut the scenes of his parents like walking around this like UK town that looks like, a neighborhood in Harry Potterville. And they're like, have you seen Patrick? And you know what I mean? Like, they make sense. This couple just make sense from what I know about the UK, which is very limited, but still they make sense. I like them. I'm rooting for them. I'm rooting for this couple. I really, really like Nicole and Van Gogh. Oh, Biddy, I'm gonna get his name right. Benaya, Nicole and Benaya. I like them. They're cute. Oh my God, they're gonna be so adorable. They're gonna be at like Comic Con or something, or like Harry Potter Con. I just know it. I just know they're absolutely gonna be at, not Coachella, Burning Man. I can see them at Burning Man because Biddy Hanna got Benaya. He got the money. He got the money and the look for Burning Man. I like them. I'm rooting for them. Let's make it work. That Sam, that weirdo guy, he entered. They didn't need to have him there, but because he was controversial, of course they're going to have him there. But he came on just, shaky and shifty as he's always been. And he was just very apologetic. Here's the thing. Sam is in the Netflix family, right? Don't worry. We'll never cross paths. He's reality TV. So I feel like he really just came there to show face, just because I feel like we're going to see him on The Perfect Match. I'm telling you, he's so perfect match coded. I think he just had to come on this show, this reunion, and like make things right so that he could have a fresh start on The Perfect Match. Other than that, his presence wasn't really needed, but I think this was image repair for him for the next reality show that he's going to be on. I like the fact that he apologized to Nicole. I like the fact that Nicole was just like, also apologize for the fact that you lied. You made that up. That never happened. And she stood on that. And then she thanked her man, Van Gogh. She thanked him for being her third eye. I like them. I like them. Um, where are we at? We're going to end with Catherine and the Undertaker. We talked about this before. I feel like this. Catherine, you fumbled, right? You really fumbled bad with allowing his sister to see who you really are. So you're going to have a long road to climb. So I think it's smart that you have, you and Freddie are friends and you are leading with that friendship, because I, as a woman watching this, realize that you have fumbled. I think you as a woman, I don't think I know you as a woman who has experienced this, realize you fumbled because you did a lot of crying talking about how great Freddie was. And I'm so glad that we can just be friends. Yeah, you want to be friends until you can clamp that coochie on him because you know the power of the clam. I get it. I get it. I'm just saying you fumble too quickly. So now you have to pace yourself, right? Maybe a little Instagram conversation every now and then, like 2 or 3 pictures, every now and again. Don't start texting him just yet. Maybe wait for like a holiday or something. What's a holiday over there? I know y'all don't do Thanksgiving. Boxing Day, Christmas. Is Christmas before Boxing Day? Yeah, I think, yeah, Christmas is before Boxing Day. Whatever. There's some kind of holiday, Merry pumpkins, something like that to at least start the conversation. You know what I mean? And if you run into his sister at TK Maxx, butter her up. Say, oh, I'm so glad that you were there to protect Freddie. I didn't know who I was. I was going through so much. Woman to woman, you understand, like you get it. Oh, you look so pretty. Oh, I love that sweater. You gotta get to her. You're not getting to him without getting to that sister first. So you also have to, romance her as well to be able to get to Freddie because she sees you now, so she's on guard. But you can't let this go. You be a fool to give up on this. You gotta try and try and try until it just don't work anymore. But you can't let this go. You can't. I'm telling you right now, there ain't a lot of him out there. It's not. You fumbled, but you can get him back, girl. I believe in you. That's all I have to say about this show. What do you guys have to say? We're going to talk about Love is Blind UK for 10 minutes, and then we're going to move into 90 Day Fiance. Let's go. Let me put my timer on. Let me put my timer on. Candace said everybody who said that Nicole wanted drop it low and spread it wide for Sam needs to apologize. I would like to apologize to Nicole. I never said that she wanted to drop it low. I did say that I thought that what Sam was saying was true because of how she handled it. Sam on the reunion admitted that he lied. So Nicole, I would like to officially apologize to you, name twin. I should have trusted you. I should have trusted you. And the thing about it is you have a different culture than me, because ain't no man gonna lie on my coochie as an American woman, right? We handle things, American woman from Philly, we handle things a little differently. So because you didn't handle it how I would have handled it, I tended to believe, lean towards believing Sam. And I was wrong. And I apologize. Still invite me to the baby shower. Invite me to the baby shower. He too old. We can't get Andy for everything. Go, Joe. We need somebody. And I know the UK got a messy person over there, like that guy I described. What is his name? He's so, what are you saying? Clearly something is wrong. Clearly something is wrong, but he is such good TV. What is his name, Ryan? What is his name? Wait, is it Will? I don't know his name. Hold on. Oh, I love him. He's so bitchy. Will DeJoe Love? He's not coming up. Would he come up on? He might come up on TikTok because that's where I've seen him all the time. Oh, DJO. Will DJO. BVU. No. No, not him. He's not. There's nothing bangy about this guy. People on social media are. There's nothing bangy about him. Oh my God. I wish I could tell you who that guy is. Ah, thank you, sis. Just Yada said Love is Blind Mexico reunion was great. They had the host plus 2 gossip bloggers. Oh, you know what? I need to check out Mexico. I didn't watch Mexico. And even the spotlight on the floor they stood on to let us know if they were together or apart. Well, you know, the Mexicans love what's it called? The chismosa. The chismosa. They know gossip better than anybody else. With his chest. He let y'all know, don't play with me. Don't play with me. I got the heart of Dr. Umar. Hannah, do we know that? He dating Charlotte. Ain't nothing light about Charlotte. So I ain't gonna put that on him. He did. He said, don't play with me, respect me. Art World said Love is Blind UK was given Real World season 4. UK nice and calm after the storm of NYC, LA, and San Fran seasons 1, 2, 3. Absolutely. NC said love the Virgin reunion. Got to the nitty gritty right away, but they should have made it at least 30 minutes longer to elaborate on some of the relationships. The host cutting off. That's the thing. They cut off everything. I'm like, no. Can we stay here? We had a super chat from my girl Busola. Thank you so much. Oh, where's my clicker? Where's my clicker? I gotta find that. I'm still not fully unpacked. Cha-ching! Thank you so much, Busala. Go where you celebrate it, child. That's the thing. I'm like, Bobby moved into her place in a nicer area. When he was living in it. Modern women. Oh, so she coined up. Good job, Bobby. Oh, me too. Oh my God, I didn't talk about how did I skip over Stephen and Bangs. I am so sorry. Oh, because I didn't have their picture. Why did I delete their picture? Anyway, I think what happened with Stephen and Bangs, Sabrina, I think her name was Sabrina. I think what happened with them was she was just more committed. Stephen was just like, this is the thing, a long distance marriage, yikes. It's difficult for people who know each other. It's going to be extremely difficult for people who do not know each other. So I think we all kind of knew, we loved the relationship. We thought it was so beautiful, but we all kind of knew it probably was going to fizzle out because how are you going to make a marriage work and you don't live in the same city? Like it was just very difficult. And I just think, I do believe Bangs when she was just like out of sight, out of mind. Like she was like, he was a good husband when I was in front of him. When I wasn't in front of him, it was like I didn't matter. And it's just like, that's why Love is Blind is great, but that's why you need to spend time with a person to learn them first. And it's unfortunate because I really like that relationship, but it was bound to happen. It was bound to happen. Yeah, so kind, so demure, so mindful. They didn't give a damn about the audience. Blue Jay said, I think the TV show really changed things. Seeing people knowing your daughter and her man, can you imagine the money you can make? Who are we talking about, Blue Jay? Is this something I was saying? Should I just be talking? Oh, she ate that red lip stain up. You know what, Maria? Here's an idea for you. If you do come out with a lipstick or a red lip stain, you should do a commercial where you're kissing a white man and it doesn't come off. because that was the thing. Tom's face was red after he kissed you. So you should do like a no transfer red lip stain and like do like a commercial where it's like you with like a side part and the slick back bang and a tight ponytail and like a black turtleneck, and you're kissing like this hot white model, and you go, you look at the camera and go, oh, no transfer. Red lip stain by Maria. Something like that. You know what I mean? Because I feel like that would be really good advertisement for the lip stain. If you ever do it, makeup girly, get your bag. Hannah Violet said Maria was looking for a traditional Arab man and a man from another culture. She was conflicted. Yeah, that's the thing. It's like, if you date interracially, you just have to erase the men of your culture from your mind. Like, you're not going to get him. You know what I mean? Like, Tamika, you are not going to get a Rasheen and Connor. Like, just let Connor be Connor and just let that relationship work. You know what I mean? It's not going to work if you try to have him cosplay the men in your community. It won't work. So I feel like if you date interracially, you need to realize that you are going to lose a large chunk of your culture in that relationship, because you're going to have to compromise another person's culture, and they're going to have to do the same thing. So the things that you do traditionally, you're either going to have to teach him or, you know, be ready to put those things aside and that not be your household. You'll be able to do those things in your parents' household, but in your household, that probably won't be the norm because you are with someone not of your culture. Thank you, Shonda. Shonda said, please subscribe to Nikki's second channel, NikkiStar at Home. Cheap, but leads with money. Crazy. Blue Jay said, I'm a high maintenance person that if you tried to play weaponized incompetence, baby, I play it back double because of my executive dysfunction. I know that's right. He does. He just plays hippie. He plays hippie, but he has money. They do sell on TikTok. They do sell on YouTube. I feel like if you ever do an interracial couple YouTube channel or social media channel, just do it with your best friend. Don't do it with somebody that you really want a relationship with. Just because it never works, because your relationship becomes content. I wouldn't do it. It's time. I want to get a couple more. I'm going to get a couple more. Yes, they're a Love Actually couple. Oh my God, I love that movie. Every Christmas, I pop that movie on. Oh, pop that movie on. I'm dating myself. VHS. Yes. Oh, they are a Love Actually couple. Oh, that movie was so great. Oh, if you haven't seen Love Actually, I'm telling you, you have to watch it around Christmas time. Get your little Christmas sham or your Christmas throw. If you have a fireplace, don't, turn your fireplace on. If you don't have a fireplace, turn the heat up to a good 77, 76. Get on, put the movie on, get your throw, and just, rub your feet together and put the movie in with a nice cup of tea and watch Love Actually. Oh my God. I thought that's what love was going to be like. It's such a beautiful movie, but yes, they are Love Actually. Art World said Nicole and Ben are my fave. I was so sad when she went for Sam. Me too. Then glad after she dumped him. Then ecstatic when Ben proposed. Me too. Blue Jay says, does anyone relate? I always found couple family channels of any deep uncomfortable because it's a touchy personal. Absolutely. Yes. They're absolutely going to play Dungeons and Dragons with their kids. Absolutely. Yeah. Come on. See? Y'all know what I'm talking about. I love it. Love me a hobgoblin story. Yes. See what I'm saying? Y'all can see it. Y'all can see this couple Thank you. XOXO, Chrissy said Sam is going to be on. Oh, no, don't do that. I'm telling you, he is going to eat on. I got to change my appointment. Child. He is going to eat on the perfect match. I'm telling you. Yep. See? There it is. Shonda said, please like the video and subscribe to get NikkiStar TV to 16K. Amen. I ain't want to say it, but yeah. Yes. Yes, they absolutely do. He gonna eat on a perfect match. Yes, I forgot to talk about them. I just did. Sorry, Yolande. The N and the H said, I kind of hope we don't see Freddie on Netflix anymore. I feel like it will ruin the image of him if we see any more of him. Probably. Thank you. And Yarden, thank you so much for being here. A fine Undertaker. XO Chrissy said Daisy Bell, or whatever his sister's name is, ain't never let her brother marry that woman. She can see the minors laying on the cat's head. What? Oh, she does. Oh, good for her. I wouldn't let Freddie go. I wouldn't have fumbled him. Hi, can you bring me a water? Ooh, okay. I think I have one in the freezer. I have one in the fridge. Thank you, my love. Oh, that's a good perspective. Yolande said, I think the cat is used to being a better looking person in the relationship, but you do not deserve Sam. He is good looking, kind, and loves his family. I need a Freddie. Yeah, listen, I can see her on I can see Kat on a perfect match as well. I gotta get a couple. Let me get a couple more. I love him. What are we talking about? NJOBU. No, not him. Not him. Guys, the guy that I'm talking about, he was on this show. I don't know I think, you know what? I think he was on Baddies London. But he was also like on this viral, I kept on seeing this clip of him and another British guy, another UK black guy who had like beads in his hair. And they were like trying to see if they matched up. I wish I can tell you who this guy is. Oh, they're Cockney? Okay, well, maybe not the Cockney people, but like, y'all know what I'm talking about. The people who we need subtitles for. Y'all know who I'm talking about. Like the real, like Adele's. Thank you. I want the blue one. Thank you. Did you get this out the freezer?
It's not in the freezer.
I thought I had one in the freezer. You probably drank the one that I had in the freezer.
Okay.
Yeah, you did. Thank you, my love. Thank you, Mom. Thank you. Is it Chismate? I say Chismosa. That's what I meant. Who is that guy? Oh, I have to watch it. Hey, Tony. Tony said, hey, Star fan, but Nikki, I was watching some reviews on UK, and in the comments, people from over there said that the host had to move on to tread lightly because before I did hear about that, but that was on Love Island. Oh, so maybe that's why they can't be messy. Oh, that's okay. Well, I understand. Art World. I think we're gonna. Yeah, I want to end with Art World, and then we're going to move on. Art World said, "Oh yeah, I had a feeling Steven and Bangs would break up due to the distance. Yeah, never thought Steven would be the one to pull away though." You thought it would be Sabrina Bangs? Oh, I thought she was really invested. They just seemed so mature. I thought it would work. Unfortunately, it didn't. Let's move on to the new season of 90 Day Fiance before the 90 days. Disclaimer, I'm never on the American side. Those Americans choosing these partners purely for sex tourism. It is sex tourism through and through.
When is Lockup?
After 90 Day Fiance.
Is that happening tonight?
Yeah, I'm going to do it after this one.
Yeah, I will definitely be a part of that nonsense.
Oh, God. Let's bring up the couples. And I'm going to do 90 Day Fiance by itself, but I just wanted to like catch up since I had just watched it. So let's start off with the couples. We are going to start off with Renee. Where do you get Renee from? This is Rain, but she says her name is Renee. Renee and Chitty. Chitty. Yeah, Chitty. Renee is a sweetie. Sweet woman, but I've seen some things in the trailer, Renee. So I'm a little concerned. She was talking. Why are y'all always finding each other on Facebook? That's the last place I want to meet somebody. But she was on Facebook, looking for love in all the wrong places. And she started talking. She saw Chitty. She thought he was handsome. She reached out to him and was talking to him back and forth. They were talking. And he seemed like a really nice guy. And she was trying to get sexual, but he wouldn't get sexual back. She was sending him pictures of her body parts. 36. Wait, I think 37. 37. 37. Sending butt pics through Facebook to a man she ain't never met. Wisdom does not come with age. Anyway, so she's just like, what's going on with you? Like, I'm talking dirty. I'm sending you all this stuff and you're not responding. What's wrong? Like, I'm sending you all these pictures of my butt. You're not responding. And he was like, I'm blind. And she's like, oh my God. Oh, okay. Well, let's talk differently now since I know the situation. Let me tell you something. 90 Day Fiance this season before the 90 days is eating. We got diversity on this season. My God, today they are listening. We said we wanted diversity. They hit every pocket. They are eating. I said, we got a blind Nigerian man on here dating a white presenting woman from New Mexico. Let's freaking go. Come on, 90 Day Fiance. I know that's right. I will say this. I got a little afraid, right, when Chitty revealed that he was blind. Here's why. I just have to be honest. A Black male immigrant who's disabled coming to live in America with a white presenting woman who seems to be below the working class line. It could easily fall into slavery. And where she's at, I don't see much protection. Now, here's the thing. Shout out to Nigerians. Hey, family. I'm like 44%. What's up? If you are going to get with an American, right, and you want to, I hope y'all learn from Michael. If you do want to be with an American and you think that it's a great opportunity for love and a better life, awesome. If they're white, you got to walk a fine line. Even a Black American's got to walk a fine line with their white partners. You barely got a line to walk, okay? So you got to be real, no mistakes. Also, you need to find out where your people are at and then pick an American from there. Chitty, you should have picked an American from Houston. You should have done that. So if anything go wrong, your people got you. Michael had to flee to Houston to get some help. You know what I mean? Like I don't think Atlanta has a large Nigerian community like Houston. Like y'all have to find out where y'all at and then pick an American from there. But love is love. So, this happened organically. I'm just giving you game. Find an American in Houston. You'll be set. Chitty is sweet. He's saved. He loved the Lord. I will say, watching that man read the Bible in Braille, I had to repent. I had to repent. Where's my sword? I have been lackadaisical with my Bible application, and I had to repent. I said, this man is reading the word of God in Braille. What is your excuse? He loves the Lord, but he has fallen in love with this woman who believes in aliens. No shade, I believe in aliens too. I really, really do. I believe in aliens, but I think the only reason why aliens don't visit Earth is because it's ghetto. Earth is ghetto. I want to leave. So I think it's just like they look at Earth, it's just like, oh, that's the part of the town you don't want to go in. But she believes in everything, right? And not only does she believe in everything, she has a problem with Chitty believing in one thing, and that is the Lord, right? She has a problem with his Christian faith. And her intention is to turn him away from his beliefs when she finally meets him. Her family thinks that's a terrible idea, especially her mom. They're just like, this doesn't make any sense. You are with a man who has professed that this is his faith and he is sticking to it. You don't agree with that, and your intention is to change his mind. That probably won't work well for you. So her family, because she's getting ready to go see him, and her family is preparing her for the fact that they are not only going to have cultural battles, right? Cultural hills to climb. They're also going to have religious valleys. And she is just like, oh no, she just thinks that she is the best thing that ever happened to Chitty. And so he's just going to go with the flow and just do whatever she wants and believe whatever she wants him to believe. And this is why I never root for the Americans, because I feel like Americans are choosing partners from places where they believe are desolate and choosing people who they believe are in a desperate situation. And they are choosing partners that they can have control over. Because the fact that she thinks that she hasn't even spoken to Chitty about any of this, but Renee thinks that she can change his mind and that he'll go along with it. The fact that she is thinking that he doesn't have his own independent mind, why would you think that? What about him makes you think that? So that's where Renee is giving me pause. I haven't seen a lot of her, but I've seen something in the trailer, and from the way she's talking, she's giving me pause. I love Chitty. He's such a sweetie. I love him. I'm rooting for him. I pray it works out. I pray that what I see is not really what it is, and that this is a very, healthy couple. But I'm concerned, Renee. I am concerned. Also, I don't know why Renee thinks that she is going to turn a Nigerian man away from the Lord. Nigerians are worse than Baptists. They ain't coming up off of God. It's not happening. They love God. They love the Lord. My God, today. They not coming up off of him. They not. They are the Kojics of the Black diaspora. They are not coming up off of Christ. So I don't know why she thinks that she's going to be able to pull this man from Christ. Coochie ain't enough. Because he done already told her. Chitty done already let her know. When you come over here, we're not doing all that sinning. That's a man of God. He said, we're not doing that. Okay? That's not happening. I'm saved. And you're going to abide by the law of the Lord in this house. I know that's right, Chitty. I hope you make it to America. Oh, my God, today. What a way to get here. But you're on the TV show, so I hope good opportunities come to you. But good luck. Good luck trying to pull Chitty away from the Lord.
What is wrong with you?
Ain't no way. She think how cool she gonna get that man up off the Lord. It's not happening.
You said
it is not happening.
I'm sorry because he read the Bible in Braille.
I repented. I'm telling you. I said this man is reading the word of God in Braille. What's my excuse? What's my excuse? Absolutely. I repented unto God. I'm serious. I repented unto the Lord.
Change him, and he blind and reading the
word of God. This man loves it. It's not happening. She's crazy. She's crazy.
You are
She's
hilarious.
crazy.
I'm crying.
She's crazy. Coochie not pulling him away from Christ. Let's move on to Lauren and Faith. Rooting for Faith. Rooting for Faith. Let's get into Lauren. Lauren is a drag queen's assistant. He's an assistant to multiple drag queens. First of all, dream job. How the hell did he get that? How the hell did he get that? I would love to be a drag queen's assistant. Oh my God, the clothes. Anyway, he's a drag queen assistant and he is a gynosexual, which means that he is attracted to women who have penises. He went a long way around just saying he's attracted to trans women. I don't know what the gynosexual was. I don't know if he was trying to be cute. You can just say that you're attracted to trans women. A lot of men are attracted to trans women. They just don't say it, but we know. We know. You can tell by the beauty standards of today. Who you think started that? Let me back out of there. Anyway, so he is with Faith, who is called a lady boy in the Philippines, because that's what they call trans women there. Let me know if it's derogatory, but he said it. So, but anyway, he is with Faith. I am already concerned about this relationship because Lauren, is sexually active, has not let Faith know that, and wants to be physically intimate with Faith when he sees her. And my issue is, how are you expecting to be physically intimate with somebody who you are courting for marriage after telling them that you have been sleeping with multiple people? Like, Lauren is giving sex tourism. It's giving sex tourism because it's not, Lauren doesn't say things about Faith that makes me think that those things are particular to this woman, right? He says things that are particular to his attraction to trans women, because he even said when he goes to meet Faith, he hopes that it works out. And the reason why he hopes it works out, because he hopes that he will be able to finally live his dream, which is being with a trans woman. He didn't even say my dream was to be with Faith, fall in love and be with Faith. My dream is to be with the trans woman. It's giving sex tourism. It's giving, a trans woman fetish. And I don't see this looking good for him or working out for Faith. I feel like Lauren may become a villain, and he has an adorable, innocent face, right? He has the fun relationship with his bestie who he used to date, who he came out to. And he seems very innocent, but the way he talks, it's giving me pause. It's giving fetish. It's giving sex tourism. It's giving taking advantage of someone, because taking advantage of someone by using your whiteness and Americanness. And it bothers me because he's withholding a lot of information with Faith and thinking that she is going to be okay with it, because he could not do that with an American trans woman. You're not going to be in a relationship with an American trans woman and be sleeping with multiple people and not letting them know. That's not going to happen. You're not going to be with any trans woman and not putting out some coin for her. That's one thing I'll give to the trans girls. They don't play with the men with no money. You ain't never seen a trans woman with a broke man. It don't happen, right? They don't play with that. So I feel like he's taking advantage of Faith because of where he believes that or how he believes that she lives, right? And I don't like it. It's not likable to me. He rubs me the wrong way. He rubs me the wrong way. And also to be like, oh, Faith doesn't know that I'm broke. So she also doesn't know that when I go to see her, I'm going to try to live in the Philippines because it'll be easier for me to make a living and take care of her there than it is in America. How the hell do you know that? Do you know when you go to the Philippines, you're going to be an immigrant, idiot? You probably won't even be able to work. But because you're American, because you're white, you just think that everything is, you think that this nation of, people of color is going to be an easier place for you to conquer because of colonizing in your genes. You are just thinking that everything is going to work out for you there. And I think the reason why he thinks that is because of how he looks and where he's from. That's an issue. I'm concerned for Faith. I'm concerned for Faith. You broke as a joke. Don't let her know. Having sex with multiple people. Don't let her know. Plan on moving into her space. Has not let her know. And she's supposed to eat all of this. You would never do that to an American trans woman because an American trans woman would never allow you to do that. He knows exactly what he's doing. I don't like it. I don't like it. Tiger Lily in the 9. Tiger Lily is a 41-year-old woman who is about to marry on the spot her, I believe, 22. That's on 22. Okay. 22-year-old boyfriend, Anon. Hold on. Where's Anon from? Where is he from? Yeah, 22. Anon is 20 from Jordan. I will say, them Jordanese men, y'all leave with the fact that y'all got brown skin and light eyes. Oh my God. Every picture of Anon is his. Like, you have light eyes and dark skin. We get it. Chillax. Like, every time I see pictures of them Arab dudes, it's y'all would be a menace in the Black community. My God, today we get it. You have light eyes and brown skin. My God, today. But every picture of him, whew, Lord, lightness is killing humanity. Anyway, I like Tiger Lily. I'm not on her side. Here's why. She was a kept woman in her relationship, right? So she was married to somebody who it seemed to be financially abusive, and she was able to get out of that relationship and get a nice coin out of that relationship. So I feel like this is the situation with Tiger Lily is when the oppressed becomes the oppressor. Because why on earth you a 41-year-old woman with coin? Why on earth are you about to marry a 22-year-old man from Jordan? What's in that for you? And I think it's power. I think it's power. It's financial power and it's American citizenship power. And that's the reason why she is attracted to Anon. I think on this show, she's going to try to make us think that it's an organic, real relationship. It absolutely isn't. You need to be controlled in your relationship because you've been controlled in your prior relationship. This is why you have to get therapy so that you do not repeat toxic traits from your past. And I think we have a situation where the oppressors becoming the oppressor, unfortunately, because these two not a 22-year-old can't do nothing. Well, besides that, for a 41-year-old woman, like, come on, girl, come on. Like, let's be realistic here. Let's be realistic. He can't do nothing for you. You also have children. You're a mother. You have children. What do you think you can do for your kids? Did you ever even consider your kids with this guy? You really think a 22-year-old is going to be a good dad for your children? The oppressed becomes the oppressor. And because of his religion, because Anon is running the scam too. But see, this is the thing. They both running the scam. One is about to become out scammed, and she's going to play victim like she was scamming this kid, trying to scam this kid too. But his thing is, oh, because of my religion, we can't be in the same room together, so we have to get married as soon as you see me. Get a king. Get her, king. He said, I'm getting to America immediately. My God, today. Let's move on to, I just want to talk about the couples that were talked about in the first episode. So let's move on to Brian and Ingrid. Brian, 51-year-old paraplegic man from, is it Boston? Was he from Boston? Illinois. Brian, 52-year-old paraplegic man from Illinois, is with about to marry Ingrid, 33, from Brazil. Brian seems sweet, right? Brian tells a story about how he became a paraplegic through a carjacking gone wrong. But in the trailer, he said he wasn't necessarily honest about how the carjacking happened. And there's another story about how he became a paraplegic. And I think he was probably a dope boy because he keeps on mentioning crime in Chicago. And I think he was probably a dope boy. I think that's probably what he's going to come up with and tell Ingrid. Anyway, Brian seems very sweet and innocent at first. Then you start to go, and then he starts to speak about his relationships. And Ryan gives me red pill guy. He gives me red pill guy because he starts off with my first marriage didn't work out. And then I got with another woman, and I tried to date and be with American women, and it didn't work out. So he started dating Brazilian women. He started going to Brazil and dating Brazilian women, and he married a Brazilian woman, and it didn't work out. So he's going to try again. And his daughter drops him off at the airport, and he does all this crying and telling his daughter not to worry about him and that it's going to work out. And I'm just like, Brian, you've been going back and forth to Brazil on sex tourism trips. You're a passport bro. Like, that's what it is. Because when you lead with, I tried to make it work with American women, but it didn't work with American women, so I decided to go to Brazil. What I hear is American women demanded to be treated and respected a certain way, and you didn't want to do that. So you went to a place where you thought the women were desperate and desolate and wanted to come to America, and you used the fact that you were an American to lure these women into captivity and being in a relationship with you. And you thought you had it with the last Brazilian woman, but it didn't work out. She got out of that situation with the quickness. So you're going back to Brazil, pursuing women 20 years. You're is this senior? 20 years younger than you. You're pursuing those women. Why? Let's stop playing these games. You're going to destitute parts of a nation, of a non-westernized nation, and pursuing sexual relationships with really young women. Why are you doing that? Let's not play these games. He's not innocent. He's not innocent. And neither is my girl Ingrid. But I'm not going to get mad at her. He came after her. She did not go after him. So I'm not, the story, I felt when I heard about the story, I felt really bad, right? Then as the scene kept going and he kept talking, I was like, yeah, you can never root for the Americans on this show. Anyway, that's all I have to say. Ingrid, do what you got to do to get you and them babies over here. That's all I have to say. What do you guys have to say? We're going to talk about the show for 10 minutes, and then we're going to move into Love After Lockup. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. See, this is the thing. Great TV though. Like, nobody's eating 90 Day Fiance, the 90 Day Fiance casting department. Nobody is casting like these people. The only people that can come close to them is WeTV. Outside of that, 90 Day Fiance is eating. Ryan said, I don't watch the show, so hearing that reveal of that man saying he's blind in response to her being upset that he wasn't respectful to her news is crazy. It's only, Ryan, it's one episode. Only one episode has premiered. You have to watch it. It's so good. This season is going to be really good. Tanya said, I saw Jazz and Bobby have a YouTube channel called Jamming with the Johnsons, kind of like hanging with the Hamiltons. I see that couple. I can see having a couple YouTube channel and it working for them. I don't think it could work for anybody else. Jasmine is a very understanding wife. So I see them being okay. She found him. He was not looking for her. She came after him. Learn from Michael. It took him a minute. He had to endure some abuse. That was kind of odd that they never had that conversation. But you know what? I think everybody does that in relationships, right? Hold certain things until they feel ready to reveal. That's, relationships are like an onion, constantly peeling back a layer. Happens all the time because this is how it happens. Somebody thinks that the other person will bend, that the other person will convert. I told you guys countless stories about when I was an assistant for a bunch of rabbis back in the day, and I would set up bait dens, which were basically conversion ceremonies for women or men who wanted to convert to Judaism. And I'm telling you, I used to have people like in tears in my office, like just a mess because they have to be Jewish by their wedding, and they thought that their partner would be okay with them not being Jewish. And the partner normally was, but the partner's family was not. So there would be people being like, I got to be Jewish in a week. And I would be like, that's not how it works. I'm sorry, girl. You got to postpone that wedding, or you have to talk to his family because it can't happen like that. And they would just be so stressed out. Like there was one girl that came in my office. She had been with this man for 6 years. She had been dating a man for 6 years, a Jewish man for 6 years. And the week before her wedding, his family said they cannot get married unless she becomes Jewish. So she's in my office crying, trying to write me checks to be like, if you can push the process faster. And I'm just like, are you, girl? No, like, I just like, it's a process. Like it does not happen that fast. There's classes you have to attend. There's meetings and counseling sessions that you have to have with the rabbi. Like you're not going to be Jewish in a week. I can't make you Jewish in 7 days. It was a mess, but so many people think that their religious partner or their partner of a different religion is going to bend. And sometimes it happens. A lot of times it doesn't. A lot of times it doesn't. And somebody's going to have to give, or the relationship is not going to work. So I think that's really normal. I've seen it. I've seen it with my own 2 eyes. I have seen it. Absolutely. The Americans are choosing these people because they want control, because they cannot control another American like that. BB said, my Nigerian mom spends more time at church than with her own kids. It's not going to happen, Renee. It's not going to happen. Blue Jay said, I think that is a very white Western belief. He is Christian and Nigerian. I don't think they don't play with that. Plus, he seeks the Lord through Braille. He loves the Lord. It's not a game. He's not coming up off of Christ. Busola said, LOL, Renee is delusional about trying to change Chitty's religion. There's a redeemed church in every neighborhood. Sometimes, child, the Kojics of the Black diaspora, they don't play. They don't play. Blue Jay said, crazy. Technically, I'm Kojic, but I don't even think that we practice a real deal like my mom. It's not a game. Oh, have you seen the trailer? Oh, Teresa, she disrespects the mess out of his sister. Brings his sister to tears. Oh, it's about to be crazy. This season is going to be crazy. Busola said, Lauren seems a little creepy, and like he does. He absolutely does. I am very concerned for Faith. Mama Star said he's a drag queen assistant and he is broke. You don't want that job, my love. I will be responsible with my drag queen money. Yeah, it sounds like a fetish. He gives me a fetish. The Internet Age said Lauren is a full sex tourist and he does not seem like he loves Faith, just like he wants to have a good time and a place to live. Yeah. He wants to have a place to live in the Philippines, a cheap place to live, and he wants to have sex with his own personal ladyboy. Like, that's what it's giving me. Because he said it. He said it. My dream is to be with a trans woman. I said, it's not the beat of faith. So now I'm concerned. When you get to the Philippines, what are we doing? Are you going to be faithful to faith? It don't seem like it. It don't seem like it. Blue Jay said, I think gynosexual is the attraction to femininity, women, regardless if they are people. Oh, you know what? He did say, no, I think no. I think he did say that he's attracted to trans women who still have a penis. Yeah, he does. He's not attracted to trans women who have the bottom surgery. He likes the penis, and he said that he chooses to be with trans women because their femininity, because of their femininity instead of men, because of their femininity and because of how clean they keep their penis and how clean they keep their penis and how beautiful their penis smells. He's weird. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Like, why would you say that? Like, why would you say that? I don't know, something about that. I was just like, I don't think that was necessary information. I feel like you could just be saying, I'm attracted to trans women because of, their femininity. And, I just realized as I became older that the experiences that I had with trans women, I prefer to be with a trans woman. Just say that. The femininity and how clean they keep their penis and how, the ones who don't get the bottom surgery, who do still have the penis. I like how clean it is and how good it smells. Why did you give me that information? Freaky frog. Faith, don't do it. Leave him alone. Leave him alone. Exo Chrissy said, Lawrence First is not innocent. Never trust a man with zero lip tissue. OMG. Busola said also, Lawrence seemed like those people who flop in the States and then absolutely run to another country where it would be cheaper for them to live in. Absolutely. Yes, he does. Because how in the hell do you think you're going to be able to get a job and live a wealthy life in the Philippines? What makes you think that? It can only be two reasons. He's white and American. And he's probably watching all them Passport Bros videos and being like, oh, I can live like this and I can have all the lady boys I want. Child, I'm telling y'all right now, them Passport Bros, the men from the communities that they go to pervert are going to start unaliving them Passport Bros. Please do not make this a black issue for the black ones and do not make it an American issue. Absolutely not. The men in that community are protecting those women from them American predators. They over there playing. And Yarden said, you're going to be an immigrant idiot on top of colonizing. Did I lie? He's not thinking. Spency said, I also didn't like that Lauren's friend was trying to act like he was surprised, saying, because she still want him. She still want him. If Lauren is ever drunk enough, she'll be waiting. Oh, wait. I'm sorry. Jordanians. I'm sorry. I don't know why I always go to the needs. I don't know why I did Jordanese. Jordanian. Thank you. The internet said, why do these women keep marrying men from the Middle East and think stuff is going to be different? Because you never know. You never know. I was watching a dating show where this sister was dating this guy, this Arab man from the Middle East, and he was chill. He was cool. That relationship got me thinking that it might be something I want to do. I'm playing, black man. I'm playing. Y'all got me forever. Y'all got me forever. LOL. Basol said, LOL. Why can't they get a chaperone so they can hang out and get to know each other? Because Anon is looking for the bag. Tiger Lily is absolutely leading with her money. In her confessionals, when she's introducing herself to us, she's talking about money. She's leading with money. So I don't want her crying later in the season, talking about he scammed her for money. You lead with that. So you're going to get mad at him for wanting what you dangled in his face? Stop playing. Oh, okay. Teresa said that Brian is classified as a quadriplegic because it affected all limbs. Thank you so much for the correction, Teresa. I think the rest of the story is that he was a dope boy. Because he kept on mentioning crime in Chicago. And then he's like, I didn't tell her the truth. I wasn't all innocent. And I'm like, you were a dope boy. You were a dope boy. Thank you, Shonda. Shonda said, please subscribe to Nikki's second channel, NikkiStar at Home. There's the link. Shonda also said, please like the video and subscribe to get NikkiStar TV to 16K. We're almost there. Will, what's up? Will said, hey, Star family. I hope everyone had a bit of rest from labor over the weekend. I don't watch any of these shows, but here to support Nikki. Thank you. Also, I saw your panel discussion and you ate. Thank you so much. I had a good time. I had a good time. Will also said the panel on 90 Day Evil Lady with the African man that ran away was sad, but hopeful and glad that man has support. Absolutely. Absolutely. I actually really love being an assistant. That was the only time I liked being an assistant. Those rabbis were so sweet to me. They were so sweet to me. We had Kiddush. I had a good time. I miss them. We didn't need to say that. Freaky frog. Freaky frog. Yes. Run, Faith. Run. Yes. Freaky frog. Why did you did not need to say that. Would you say that about a cisgender woman? Oh, I like being with cisgender women because, of their femininity and because I like how their coochie smells. You would never say that. You would be considered weird. But because you're talking about trans women, you think it's okay. I'm clocking him. I'm clocking him. Please, so Steph, I blocked that out of my mind. Freaky frog. This man was in his bathroom, turning the shower up hot, steaming the walls in his bathroom, and boiling shrimp. You know why he was doing that? So he could get acclimated to the climate of the Philippines. So you mean to tell me you're saying that the Philippines is hot, sweaty, musty, and smell like shrimp? Get him out of there. The Philippines need to lock the Philippines away from Lauren. I'm telling you guys, I'm clocking him. Sama, what's up? Said my husband and family are Middle Eastern. We're normal people. 90 Day hasn't cast another Omar and Avery on purpose. Absolutely. As Nikki has already pointed out, they cast to make the Americans the victim. Absolutely. It's an American lens. They have to. Americans are the protagonists. So that's their audience that they are casting for and filming for. My experience with the Mormons, I don't know. Because here's the thing. I feel like that black girl on that show, I feel like she's going to go through it. And I don't know if I want to watch that. I don't know if I want to be triggered. Toya.Star said when Nikki worked there, she thought she was Jewish too. And the rabbis and the staff love our family. We love them too. I did not think that I was Jewish, but I knew I was a part of the family. Thank you very much. Spencer said, girl, could you imagine you let your friend come to your place and say, sicko. Freaky frog, I'm telling you. Sicko. With the eyeballs. Freaky frog. That's all. 90 Day Fiance. Toy. Love at the lockup time. Love after lockup time. Then we're going to end with the Bachelorette. Hey.
I heard it's time to talk about these crazies.
I got my family watching Love at the Lockup.
I hate that she has me watching this. I don't want to watch it.
But you in here though.
Because you literally took over the TV and I was forced to watch that. I'm so upset. I have something to do and I literally waited for this moment.
Let's get into it. Zariah and Troy. Zariah got a lot going on. Got a lot going on. I'm like, who are you listening to? Listen.
So glad we're starting with them. What's going? First of all, her hair. Her hairstyle is killing me. It's like it's up and then it's a piece on the up. That I cannot take.
Not Toya, not everybody knows how to do their hair.
No, that I cannot.
Not
take.
every black woman knows how to do their hair. Don't
First
do that to us.
Where are you starting with them? Because
I'm starting with Zariah, who has, I said she has a lot going on. Here's the thing, believe what you want to believe. Zariah is listening to too much input. It's coming from everywhere.
Zariah from the church.
Zariah from the church. Zariah comes from a deeply religious family.
Child.
Everybody in her family is giving her guidance on what to do with her relationship and her life. Then she got this tarot card girl. Shout out to the tarot family.
Because I know her family don't know that she is seeing a tarot card.
Her family don't know. But
sorry.
You're going to get out of here. We have tarot card star family members, and we love them. Absolutely. We are diverse here.
We do love them in the Star family, but I'll tell you one thing: that girl family don't know that she's seeing the tarot card.
Well, listen. Maybe listen. If we're gonna keep it buck, maybe her family need to listen to the tarot card reader because that church is slim. Ain't nobody in that church.
But her whole family is a part. My people say, "Well, where's her sister?" I said, "On the pulpit." Her sister is.
Shout out to the storefront churches. You are the fabric of the black community.
The praise team leader, the offering giver. But please keep talking about them because
anyway,
who you think is my favorite out the whole thing?
His mother.
Period. His mother is the money. His mother is who. That is who
now,
I'm watching.
Are you speaking as somebody who's watching the show, or are you speaking as a producer?
Both. Because she said that's too much. I can't stay in there every time.
Listen, so our girl Zariah, she just got a lot going on, right? So she's listening to her family. They think that she's making the wrong decision with Troy. Then she goes to her tarot card girl. The girl was like, she was just like, no, the girl was just like, it's not him. It's not the one. It's not gonna work. Zariah did all this crying and still went to pick that man up. I'm like, your family is saying no. Your tarot card girl is saying no. But you're still going to try to make it work with Troy.
Not saying no.
Mom, you have not. Mom, her family said he's not the one.
Part of the church. They done made him.
Yes, because they need church members.
Yeah, they done made
but
him.
not because they want her to be with them.
The only reason why I'm going to watch this show is because I'm telling you, by the end of the season, he's going to be doing something at that church.
I don't think so.
They accepted him.
Yes, because no.
Because he said that he's going to come out and be a part of the church.
Yeah.
This is why they accepted him. They need straight men, straight black men at that church.
Yeah.
That's how you draw.
That's straight black men. They need women.
No. But that's the thing. The church. Yes, but that's the thing.
Storefront, you need straight black men.
The storefront is full of women.
Mm-hmm.
They need him to be a representative of what's in the church. He has a very strong testimony. He is a man that was in prison. Hold on.
Yeah, she's trying
no,
to
but this is, guys, I'm telling you, I've been in church my whole life. This is what I'm telling you. They need him and his testimony because that testimony is going to bring straight black men into the church. And they have all of these women. They have all of these women. And in order for them to keep the women, they got to bring some men in there.
Here's the thing also. Why did that dad have to preach to him? Like, just because you know my business, don't make your whole sermon around me.
Because they are trying to lock him in. I'm telling you, they're probably going to make him a deacon by the end of the season.
He is something already.
God bless you.
Thank you.
No, they already made him something because when the
screaming, I'm right here.
Because y'all won't let me talk. Because when the mother and the father sat down with her before it was even time for him to come out of jail, they sat down and said, well, he's going to have to be a part of the church.
Yes, because of how he is going, they're going to put him to work, and it's going to be a mutual relationship. In order for them to be okay with him being with Troy, being with Zariah, he's going to need to be a part of the church.
What is he doing? All that stuff that they did on the front row the first day he was there, that's what goes on in that church. The church is
It doesn't matter. They need him to bring in men, and they're going to use him for that.
I feel like we need this when we talk about them.
It's a circus in here.
That's how it was talking.
It's a circus in here. Anyway,
The mother don't have no panties on.
She looked
The
to
mother that took the
she looked to the
I've
producer
lost
and
control
said,
of my show.
she looked to the producer and said, y'all can't possibly tell me that they still going on in there.
We haven't even gotten to the mom.
Okay,
Let's talk
okay.
about how I feel like Zariah. I think that the relationship that Troy has with your son is inappropriate. Here's why. He is not his father. You are trying to make him be his father without even working on a relationship with Troy while he's free. Troy incarcerated is a different person.
Mm-hmm.
Troy free is a totally different person.
Yep.
You should have first gotten to know that person.
Yes.
And if you wanted to do that before allowing your son to attach to him, because your son is calling this man daddy.
Yes.
Why?
Nikki, I agree with you 1,000%.
And running and jumping on him. And Troy is not comfortable with that.
He's not comfortable. And I think
At
that,
all.
I think that she was absolutely her and her whole situation, I think, was too much on him just getting out of prison.
Absolutely.
I actually want to tell him, you need to lay low from her.
No, I don't believe that.
Because you are too much. She put that son on him.
Too much.
She put that son on him.
Her family, that church.
His mom,
yes,
and her family and that church. That was too much. I wanted to tell him, listen, you just gotta.
Yes.
He
should be in therapy.
Together.
He should be in therapy. He doesn't need to be in that situation.
She too much.
No.
And that little boy, I agree with you 1,000%. He said,
Yes.
Daddy, I'm like, this
And
is
then
not
ran
right.
and jumped on him, and Troy was like,
Troy was
it
so
was uncomfortable.
But listen, nice people do make bad decisions. I think that he's a nice guy, just got caught up in some mess. But I'm praying for you.
And it's nothing wrong with that. Hold
on.
on. There's nothing wrong with that baby loving Troy like that. I think there needed to be a relationship build up for the both of them before he became this close to this man.
That's
And I
gonna
feel
break
like
his
the
heart.
reason why he's so close to Troy is because of Zariah trying to forcing that
and
relationship.
telling him daddy's coming.
Like she's forcing the relationship with
Yes.
Troy.
She's been
Troy is
feeding
not
him
for
that.
her.
Yes.
When is the have we ever found out who his father is or
We never know who the dads
But
are.
this is the thing. If they break up or don't work out, then this kid is faced with that. That's why I don't like that. I do not support when people are dating. I do not support them meeting their kids right away. I don't think it's fair to the kids, because then when y'all don't work out, then what happens? Now this boy, now what? He called
Daddy's
him daddy,
gone.
jumping on him, and then they just put a lot of responsibility on him. He got to go look for grandma. This is a lot already, and
he's the only. He has a large responsibility.
Carrie?
He has a large responsibility because he's the only kid at church.
You saw that meme? That meme? I hate the shirt. That is his kid.
I was like, he's the only child at that
He's
church.
the only one
There
at
was
church.
no other kids. They don't have no
He's the only
children.
one at children.
He is children's church.
He's Sunday school, the poor baby.
Listen, to the Star
I
family, I don't even watch this show. Nikki forced me because this is what was on our family time. And I'm telling you, y'all got to go back and watch this episode because
Love at the Lockup is eating just like 90 Day Fiance.
Love at the Lockup.
Let's get to the star of Zariah and Troy's relationship, his mother. That lady is iconic TV.
No, but I don't want people to think I'm supporting her addiction or whatever.
Well, it doesn't matter.
Just naturally,
It's Love at the Lockup.
She's just naturally funny.
Yeah, she's naturally
And
funny.
She's not in nobody's box.
She's
See,
not.
When you catch
She's
people on
naturally
the show,
funny, and she's somebody who you don't have to produce. And producers
she said, I don't
love.
have panties on.
What? Producers love people.
Like this lady at church, man. She said, I don't have no panties on, but I'm gonna spray. She sprayed down there. I was just like, what the heck is going on?
Can I tell you, poor Troy, he was so
But
embarrassed.
he started laughing.
He
because
was
he's
so
like,
embarrassed.
This is who she is.
But she's good TV. This is what I will say. Zariah is she is having an issue with Troy's mom.
Zariah called that on herself.
Excuse me.
I
The
told you I was ready for this.
the issue that Zariah is having, she created.
Yeah.
And she created this relationship, this issue for herself by trying to be, super wife, super girlfriend, and trying to mend Troy's relationship with his mother, who he did not want to mend. For whatever reason, he's just like, she has been a problem in my life, and I want to keep the distance. Zariah did not listen to him.
No, she dropped him off at a friend's house when he was young.
Yes,
and he didn't come back.
Yes, and he had an issue with that, and I
have an issue with that.
And he did not want to keep that relationship going, but Zariah forced it, and now Troy is getting closer to his mother, and that's probably going to put a wedge in his relationship with Zariah. But that is her own doing. Now, another issue for Zariah is that Troy's mother is TV gold. She's hilarious. She's hilarious. We get there.
We can't get rid of her now.
We get there. She don't have no clothes. She got to put on Zariah's dress. She put on Zariah's dress with no panties. She asked her son, can he give her a bag so she can put her panties in the bag? Then while they're going to church, she says, I'm high off of gummies. Troy is like, why would you take gummies before church? So then she's in church. She's having a whole meltdown. Zariah's family think that she's catching the Holy Ghost. That lady is high. She is good TV. And then halfway through catching the Holy Ghost, she says, I gotta go. They take it too long.
She said, how long is this going to be now? I done sat through all of this. Y'all done clap, y'all done sing songs.
Seeing Zariah's family gather around her because they think this woman is catching the Holy Ghost and she's high. Zariah, you created this problem. That lady is iconic TV. Iconic TV.
Contacted
Zariah, good job.
She should have. She should have.
I'm still crying.
She should have talked to him first.
That lady said, I hope I don't pass out because I don't got panties on. Good TV. I'm sorry, Zariah. You created your own problem.
She did.
You created your own problem.
He said to her, what? First of all, she said, well, he just comes home.
Mm-hmm.
He just comes home. Can I get a breather? The kid done jumped on him. The sister is there.
She put everything on him. He comes home from jail. Yep. She comes home from prison. She puts the church on him. She puts her child on him. Then she puts his mother on him.
And the sister is uncomfortable because she lives with her.
So then
the sister lives in all that mess.
So then listen.
Oh, you took notes?
No. I didn't. I'm just remembering this. The sister was annoyed with her sister. Bottom line, but she's like, whatever. But I just feel like when Zariah, she tells him, first of all, you commanding this man. This is a grown man, okay? He just regained his freedom. I don't remember how long he's been in prison, but he's just regaining his freedom.
And she's also humiliating him because having him clean his genitals on that yoni pot.
What?
Y'all didn't see that scene?
Nikki, excuse me? I am offended.
She put him on a yoni pot because she wanted to cleanse their genitals before they had sex. So she put him on where the thing that she steams her coochie, she steams his pee-pee.
Well, I ain't mad at it because she said he's been in there. I don't know what he's
okay. But she didn't have to show us.
But I want to say this.
That's humiliation.
No, but I also want to say this. She should watch this back and see she is controlling. You're going to contact his mother.
It's the same day. It's the same thing with 90 Day Fiance. They go after people.
On his release.
Mom, she spent $30,000 to control him.
Exactly. She wants to control him
until he gets on his own 2 feet.
So then
the tarot girl told her.
But he says to her, "Why did you contact my mom?" And that, when I was watching that scene, I was just like, sometimes people don't know what has happened in people's lives. You don't know. She heard him. For me and my mom and my dad. Why are you contacting my mom?
That's Grandma Karen.
He also wasn't ready to unlock all that. He like, first of all, I was close to my dad. My dad died. My mom, then he knows his mom more than this girl.
She did that because she wanted to reconcile their relationship.
Who is she?
I don't think she realized that the only way their relationship is going to reconcile it is if she's out the picture. And she's doing it for him.
But I
she's doing it for him.
She's getting what she asked for.
She is.
You had no.
They're going to reconcile, and she is not going to be a part of the relationship.
And then they tried to have a meeting. He tried to have a meeting.
That's her name. Go tell Grandma Karen to come back in and she said the sun outside.
I'm so sorry, Star Family. This show has become so unhinged.
Just on the Grandma Karen. Grandma Karen said, "Go and back in there and tell my mom."
The baby got to jump in spirit. He just jumps on everybody. And the thing I love that she keeps him as a little kid because he don't know he big.
She said, "Go tell."
He don't know he big.
She said, "Go tell them I'm not coming back."
Reality TV GOAT. Zariah, I'm sorry, baby, you did it to yourself. Troy and his mom are absolutely going to reconcile. It's going to be at the expense of you because one thing you did that you should not have done was hold on, mom. Hold on, mom. Hold on. One thing you did that you should not have done was disrespected Troy in front of his mother. Mm-hmm. Now you've given them a subject to talk about and bond over, and that is you. That's all I want to say about Zariah and Troy. Are you done, Mama?
No, but before I'm done, I want to say that I don't think that Zariah's going to be out of the picture. Absolutely, they're all toxic, and the little boy, that's Grandma Karen.
You are so stuck on that. You are so stuck on that.
Got me mad, and she gonna say, "Calling Grandma Karen."
She did it to herself.
She did it to herself.
She did it to herself.
Get whatever she get because I'm like, see, you thought you was going to call his mom up here, and it was going to be you were going to do this, and you was going to do this. Then she got mad. This is something else I did not like with her controlling self. She want to get mad and kick him out the room because she overheard. Because the walls, honey, you can hear everything through the walls.
That's what the sister was saying. The sister said, I don't know how I'm going to be here because them two in here in that room.
So she said, you can't sleep in here. He just got home from prison.
I think that was disrespectful.
And that was humiliation. You humiliated him in front of his mother. So she let her son know. She talked to her son. Then the next day she going to say, oh, you can come in here so we can talk. I would have told her I'm out. But I know he can't really do it.
He paroled there.
So he got it. His stomach
90-Day Fiance and Love After Lockup is the same thing.
He'll stomach it as long as he has to. Because I seen some episode where he was leaving or something. I don't want to jump too fast. I don't want to jump too fast, Star Family, but they not going nowhere because
all I'm saying is I love the mother and I'm praying that, I'm praying for her. But I love her realness and her rawness.
Let me tell you one thing, producer. Let me tell you one thing, producer.
It's a bad house right now.
They gonna keep Grandma Karen there. Trust me.
Listen, she said I'm ready to
wrap it up. I've got to move on to Kim and Joey.
Kim and Joey, which one?
The white couple. Get out of here. All righty, Kim and Joey. Kim has been married how many times? Twice. She calls herself a serial relationship girl.
Oh, I cannot stand them either. Yes. They get on my nerves. She's another one. Want him to be a rent-a-pop. Yes, get to them. Yes.
Are you, can I?
Yes. She worked for 15 hours an hour.
Let Nikki.
And she done boiled him.
Mom, let me. Dummy. And then he got in the car and look. Go ahead, introduce them.
Anyway, Kim has been in love with Joey since she was a little girl, but Joey had his own issues, and he was back and forth with, battling drug addiction, heroin, and meth. And going back and forth to prison. So she had to move on and live her life. They have since reconnected, and Joey is getting paroled to her place, and she intends on marrying him. Here's the thing.
Care of him
and taking care of him.
The best sex she's ever had in her life.
In the log cabin. The log cabin was cute.
They live in a
child. That was funky.
It was cute.
So quick. I said, oh.
It was cute. No, we're not going to do that because that was a pivotal moment for her because she was just like, since me and Joey have been together, my body has changed. She has had kids. Joey was funky. He just got out of prison.
That's what mommy
So why did her coochie got to be pristine?
Mommy was saying to both of them, they not going to shower. They just stunk.
It's a different community too. They do things differently.
But first of all,
that was a pivotal scene, though. We're not going to take that away from her.
Yeah.
She was showing her mom body to Joey.
I loved her lingerie.
She put on her lingerie.
But they come from a small community, and her cousin.
She jumped on top of him. I said, yes.
The cousin didn't seem to be upset. They were like 14. That wasn't, you're trying to make that a scandal. That's not a scandal.
I don't want none of my cousins dating nobody that I ever dated.
But because
she was 14. And she lost her virginity to him. There's a special bond. Yeah. I think they both lost their virginity to Joey.
Well, I know she loved herself some Joey.
She loves herself some Joey. So Joey gets home and immediately Joey is thrown into responsibility. He's thrown into responsibility of, all of her kids,
It's
and it's
weird.
just a lot. And Kim starts to feel a certain way because she feels like that Joey isn't being the husband and father that she wants him to be. But I always feel like the women never fully understand that this man was caged for years. He's finally home, and you are throwing him into responsibilities that he did not create. Those are not Joey's kids. And then she gifts him a car and gets mad that Joey takes the car and goes to see his family. What did you expect him to do with it? I feel like the gift was just another way to sugar mama him, to keep him and sustain him, because Kim knows that this is a very difficult situation for Joey to acclimate himself into right out of prison while still battling a meth addiction.
Well, her father doesn't like him.
Because Joey stole that bike.
Right. Joey stole.
This is so ghetto.
Joey
This is so. Joey stole that bike, and the
And
dad,
he
no, the
He
dad.
said, "Listen, I'm gonna try to put that, behind us." But
He
Joey
gonna try
said
to
he
put it
stole
behind
that
him, but
bike.
Joey stole that bike, and her father no.
Yeah.
Her father knows. But Joey and Kim gonna get messy because it's just very obvious. Joey doesn't want the responsibility. He doesn't. I won't.
got out
No,
of that
no, no.
house.
I don't think that Joey
for
doesn't
2
want her.
seconds. He said,
I think that
didn't-
Joey would want her if she did not have so much responsibility. Those kids were alive.
Listen,
He was stressed out.
When he left on Christmas, he said, "I'm sorry.
She can't get mad at him for going to see his family on Christmas.
No, listen, she wanted to make him, she's another Zariah. You want to make him into some man that you want him to be. He said that was overwhelming. I'm used to people telling me what to do, go in my bunk and all of that stuff. Now it's daddy this.
He's
daddy
not going to
that.
get out of prison and
Present,
instantly
present,
become a
and
father
do
and a
this.
husband.
Let me
It's
tell
not
you
going to happen.
something else. She was pissed.
He took her credit card and went in and wanted to get something for all
He
that
came
money.
out. She said, well, "How much was?" He said, "318." She said, "Wait a minute."
That's
of all,
no.
That was supposed to be
No.
$30.
That is not on Joey.
It's not.
Kim
He
is
tell
not.
him.
Hold on. Kim has not been honest about her finances. So if you're telling Joey we got to go get presents for the kids, and you give him the card to go in the Toys R Us or wherever he was at to get the gifts,
boutique gift shop.
but that she drove him there. We're not gonna listen. Joey's gonna be the bad guy for stealing that bike and for other things that he's gonna do in the season. Right now, Kim is responsible.
Yeah, I don't think that Joey is the bad
No,
guy.
he will be.
I
You
think
haven't seen the trailer.
I think that Joey is overwhelmed again.
Of course, he's
Just
fresh
come
out of prison.
prison. These women are
These
ridiculous.
men- these men-
They're not realistic.
These men get with these women in prison.
She said, "I can't believe
And
he's
She's
She's
always
I
loved him
can't-
though, y'all, since she was a
She
kid.
gonna say
helped
she
them
bought him
get
a car. Like a car.
They help them get out, and these guys have a different agenda.
Yeah,
As soon as they can get on their feet, they have a different agenda.
absolutely.
She gonna say, "I put a tracker everywhere so I know where he is." Girl, I'm
And
done
she
with
was
you.
looking at
You
her
want to
phone.
control
He's
this
still in
man.
prison. They come out, they're still in prison.
Exactly.
And they break out. They
Exactly.
can break out from here.
He can, but he won't because it's a good situation for him.
You know,
At least
I would
for
tell
now.
him to.
Listen, hold on. I'm
And
moving
she don't
on.
make that much money.
She don't.
And
But she lives in a
taking
small town.
Are you
Here's the
putting us on
thing.
timer?
I'm putting you on the timer because I'm about to talk about this next couple. I need y'all to shut up.
No, especially if it's what's that boy name?
No. Y'all
Oh,
get my,
that's what I'm in here for.
just let me get my thoughts out and then you
Let
can
her
ramble.
get through
No,
it.
you too.
Yeah, let her get through it first.
Oh my Star family, I'm so sorry.
Child, y'all ain't ready for this one.
All right, next up, Shantae and True. Be quiet. Be
False.
quiet.
False.
Shantae and True.
True. False.
Here's the thing. I'm not team True. Shantae, you don't like True. You don't like True and you don't treat him like you like him. True has been scamming from jump. He has been looking for a way to break up with Shantae, and Shantae just being very nonchalant with him and just acting like she doesn't really want to be with him gave him the window that he needed. But I feel like if Shantae was just everything that he wanted, he would still try to find a way to get out of that relationship. So we see Shantae and True break up. I will say this. I did not expect to see a side of Shantae where she was hitting herself in the head on the phone, crying to her family, talking about everybody told me. I did not expect to see her have a meltdown like that just because she's been so nonchalant about him. And even when she's talking about True on her live, she's just very, it is what it is, right? So to see her have that breakdown when True broke up with her, I was just like, okay, this is something different, and I'm a little concerned. And because and because I have that concern, the revelation that Shantae is pregnant with twins.
Wait a minute, let me speak first.
That she is.
I'm not done.
She's still doing the recap.
That she's pregnant with twins
Say
gave
that
me
one
pause.
more time. So, because I want her to listen to this.
Why would you hit my wall?
Okay.
You're not gonna watch the show. This is gonna be your reaction.
I don't want to watch it.
Let me tell you one thing.
But you forced the family to watch it.
I was watching it in the living room and you joined me.
Let me tell you one thing.
What are you gonna tell me?
From the beginning. First of all, her uncle, cousin, or whoever, brother, whoever he was, that was True's cellmate, he watched the uncle scam Shantae.
Mm-hmm.
He stepped in
Mm-hmm.
and was going to beat him up for scamming Shantae.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's go all the way back
Hold
to
on.
the beginning.
Are you Team True?
I'm not.
No, I'm not. Because I want to fight him for what he did to her.
Hold on.
Go ahead,
Mom. Go ahead, Mom.
His family said he don't like no black girls.
He said that.
His family did too.
And he confirmed it.
Yeah, he don't like no black girls. So that for me is a red flag because I'm a black girl. Number two.
No, that's a red flag because I'm a black girl.
I'm a black girl. Then she never went to see him because she didn't think she was attractive.
Mm-hmm.
And she didn't think he was one thing. She was attractive. She set the whole thing up.
And guess what? I gotta say something. No, before you hold that point. And one thing that he said, if anybody is watching, let me give you some advice. Y'all need to come see people and see what state of mind that they are in. Have a conversation before we get out. And I agree. Anybody dating somebody locked up, you need to have a conversation with them. Everything ain't through no phone, and I guess they text whatever they do. You
so
need to go see her. He was not happy with her.
She started taking care of him.
Not happy with her.
She started taking care of him while he was in prison.
Mm-hmm.
She would not go see him. And he said, why?
And why do you think that? Why you think that?
No, he asked
because she knew he wasn't going to want to be with her.
No, she thought she don't feel like she was attractive.
But he didn't mind.
Because money on books, attention, they got nothing but time.
He could not wait to have sex with her.
Yes.
Hold on.
Yes, because he's a man straight out of prison and he paroled to her house.
But that doesn't, just because he's the man straight out of prison does not mean that he's.
She should have said no. But she
that does not mean that does not mean he wanted that does not mean that he was not attracted to her.
That height.
Yes, but y'all missed the part. Y'all missed the part where he was talking about banging lunch ladies and banging COs in prison.
Yeah,
y'all missed that. About how the COs would pull his penis out of his pants,
and that's why she shouldn't have been with him. She's a grandmother, Nikki. She's the grandmother, Nikki.Star.
Also,
at the moment she heard of that, walk away.
Also,
but she wanted that man Dingo as well.
Yes.
And that's the
but that was confusing to me because I'm like, Shantae, he's talking about banging you, and you are like acting like you don't want to have sex with him, and I'm like,
we need some.
Then he takes her to sex toy store. Hallelujah! First of all,
come on.
No.
If you ain't buying, why we in here?
With all your fantasies, spending up all my money, but
she didn't say anything though, because she doesn't know about the finances. She's being deceitful.
She's being deceitful. She should not have been in no darn sex store. If you ain't planning on getting that man Dingo, you giving him mixed signals.
No, she wanted the man Dingo. She didn't want to pay for the toys.
She went right with it.
She went with it. She went with it.
And so the night was wild.
We need to talk because now you get mad because I'm staying in.
No,
what?
She wanted to
Shantae is a homebody. True is somebody who just got out of prison.
And she wanted to be cuddled.
In the streets.
And she was
word already got out that True is out.
She gonna tell me he gone.
Okay, enough.
Yeah, because
also she was in his hood, by the way. They did not leave to go to her neighborhood or whatever. So you in his territory. So now wonder why you mad and upset.
Moving on. How do y'all feel about the...
And also, you actually moved on too fast because I was
No,
still
I'm
with Troy,
asking.
and
No,
also, I
I'm
was
asking
still
you.
with Troy.
No, I'm asking you a question. This is NikkiStar TV.
Yeah,
Okay.
but the
I'm
fans,
asking-
are talking
I'm not
about
moving on to another
because
couple.
Troy had a kid, and we didn't talk about that and his baby mama. But let me know when it's part
That
two.
the mother.
The
Like,
mother, yes.
anyway,
we ain't deal with that.
Ask me the question.
True. So Shantae and True breaks up.
True is false. He's wrong.
How do you feel about the announcement that Shantae is pregnant with twins?
I'm pissed.
First
That's
of all-
how I feel. I'm pissed.
First of all, I didn't even know that he had a baby mama.
He got a baby mama.
True got a baby. I don't know.
True
He
does
said
not
that.
have no baby mama.
You're
You are
mixing True
making
up with
that up.
Troy.
You are making
Yeah,
that
because
up.
I'm saying he went in jail when he was 17. He had no kids.
No, you making that up.
Yeah, you making that up.
He had a baby mama and the mother.
That's
you
like,
making
Troy.
that up.
That's
You-
the other
That's
boy.
Troy. Troy got a baby.
Troy. That's from the first
I need
couple
my-
with the grandma.
Okay.
Mom, can you pass me my lip gloss right here?
Child, my part is listen.
So you're heartbroken, Mom. How do
I'm
you feel?
heartbroken
How do you?
because I hate that news for her because
one?
he don't want her.
I'll do the gold one
Right? He don't want
Yeah.
her. She's about to be a single mom.
Yeah.
She had to break that news.
She
to her
was
daughter.
already a single mom.
But nobody
No,
wants
She
that.
was excited. This is the thing,
Her daughter is
Shantae.
18.
I'm not saying that you're faking this pregnancy. What I am saying is,
Oh,
it's
and
just.
Shantae is faking his pregnancy.
I'm
I'm
not-
going to
I'm-
be heated.
What I am saying is, it's mighty convenient that when
know
you and
what?
True
We
break
didn't
up.
see no pregnancy
Hold
test.
on. I will say
You
it's
had
mighty
your ultrasound.
convenient when you and True break up, or when True breaks up with you. All of a sudden, after that, the rounds that y'all had,
She 14 weeks.
all of a sudden you're 14 weeks with twins.
She 14 weeks.
She was like,
I'm
I
not
have
saying
to
that
tell
you're
you.
faking it, but I will say the way the show set this up, there's a lot to be questioned. They're leaving a lot of
And she's
out.
showing.
We're not, okay. But you know what? If this is, congratulations, Mamita.
No, it ain't no congratulations.
Congratulations.
First of all, she meets with her daughter and her best friend. Then she's gonna drop that news on them. First of all, what?
Her daughter is pregnant.
Your daughter is pregnant. We think you coming to support her. You want to say how does this mommy bag look? They know how this mommy bag look. Her daughter
She
is
pregnant at the
me.
same
I would've been
time.
Like, are you crazy? I would have had a lot of words to say, but her daughter was nice and calm. Here's
Well,
the thing.
she
Hold on, Mom.
she
gets
trying
on
to
the
hold
phone.
on to
Excuse me, 'cause I let you
Guys,
talk.
I have a whole nother show after this.
Listen, she gets on the phone. This should have been our own show. We've been waiting for this. We told
Now
you.
it's our show? Okay.
She gets on the phone and call him and tell him, but at first she was talking all greasy. You ain't calm, never want to see you no more. You can't come over here, blah, blah, blah. She calls him to give him the news. He said, I'm on my way. Period.
Yeah, that's a
Then
different
all of a sudden,
conversation.
he got the power. He said, I'm
Yeah.
on my way.
That's
He said,
a different conversation.
excuse me.
That's a different conversation. You call the pig.
I wish I would see
No,
this. They're
No,
like
listen.
literally about to fight over this.
Listen. He says, I'm on my way over there because at first he was thinking, oh my God, I'm paroled there. I'm gonna get in trouble, blah, blah, blah. Now when she dropped that news, I'm coming over there. Ain't nothing you can say. He's a kingpin now. He got the power. I'm
You
like, this
better not start liking True.
No, I don't like him because I don't like what he did, but he don't like
You
her.
can get your feet down.
He don't like her.
Nigga, sit down.
And now she's pregnant by him. I'm pissed for her. Like
Allegedly.
this is about to be your
14
baby dad. He don't
14
even want
weeks.
you. I'm hurt for the
14
kids.
14 weeks with twins.
I'm hurt for the kids. I'm hurt for the kids because they shouldn't have to. be
Shantae
pregnant
thinks she
now.
Beyonce. Let's move on to Letitia and Keith.
Beyonce at home because she don't go outside.
Leave Letitia. There's
She's
nothing
not
wrong with being a
outside.
homebody. To be
She got
honest,
4 kids.
Shantae
Yeah,
and
I
Freddie,
had
Shantae and Freddie from Love Is Blind UK would be the perfect couple. Anyway, Letitia and Keith.
That's the girl who wrote that woman.
The
Letitia.
man that throw money.
Letitia. Either Letitia got scammed by this
He
lawyer,
got scared.
or
He's
Le-
not a lawyer.
Hold
He was
on.
in jail.
He's not
either
a lawyer.
Letitia got scammed by this guy,
He's a
Jailhouse lawyer.
No, he's a paralegal.
by this.
He's not a paralegal.
I think
He said he
is.
was incarcerated.
He was, and he got mom.
He gave his own something paralegal to his title. He said
No, he's a paralegal.
he said I was in jail and this is the steps that I used.
Either hold
he's a
on.
paralegal.
Either
No, he's
Letitia got scammed by this paralegal prisoner, or she scammed the show to get on Life After Lockup, because she's leading with this whole thing, having this party and saying that Keith is about to get out. Not only is she saying it, she's informing Keith. Like, Keith didn't inform her. She informed him that this new law or whatever, that's been paid. It applies
That
to him.
the jailhouse lawyer
That
told
applies to him, that he is now going to get out with no proof. And now we find out later that it doesn't apply to him, but the jailhouse paralegal is telling him, yes, it does. There's just more paperwork and stuff that she has to do.
After they gave him this money.
I'm like, somebody is
She
scamming.
didn't scam him because the credit card.
No, I think it's either the paralegal scammed her or she's scamming the show to be on for another season, because this don't make sense. Because I knew something was fishy when Keith was like, oh, really? She told him. He was like, really? I could get out? And I'm like, normally the prisoners tell you when they're about to get out.
No.
You're calling him and telling him that he's about to get out of prison?
No.
That didn't make sense to me.
Mom, please.
Mom, we are not telling family business.
Okay.
Don't.
Yeah, but
Please
so
don't.
it could
Please don't. Please
No, that's a different situation.
Mhm.
Here you go.
But what I'm saying,
We had actual lawyers.
Yeah, and when I found
Yeah,
out,
we
that
had
she
actual-
rolled up on him. He told me,
actual
well, when I
lawyers.
was in jail, this is the step. I said, okay, now I'm fighting.
Either she's scamming or he's scammed. Somebody is being scammed. Also, we have another situation where a kid is involved. Like 2 of her kids are involved. Her youngest daughter has become hyperfixated on Keith, like Zariah's son is hyperfixated on Troy.
And she wants daddy to come home.
She's calling this man daddy, crying, when daddy doesn't get released. And her oldest daughter cannot stand Keith or the situation.
Yeah, she can see the whole thing.
Because she can see the whole thing. And Letitia's acting like she doesn't see it. And I'm like, Keith's presence, even with him not being in the home, is affecting both of your children drastically. I need you to clock in and be mom and check on them kids, especially the oldest.
Then his sister don't bang with her either.
Well, she hasn't banged with Letitia from the beginning. When Letitia was dating Keith when he was free, the sister ain't banged with her.
Oh, okay.
I think she needs to be hyper focused on her children, because this just I don't think this is healthy for either of her kids. All right, let's move on to.
I don't got nothing to say about them.
You don't have
for paralegal boy.
Let's move on to Hope and Arthur.
Child, oh my glory, yes. Hope and Arthur.
The only
this actually broke my heart.
Can NikkiStar TV go first?
Well, this broke my heart, so let me know when I can talk, because he
Thank
broke me. He broke me.
Here's the thing.
You gotta check these men for dating where the heartbreak starts, and his was at 13.
Oh my God. Hope really likes Arthur, and I think this is really cute. I don't think this is a relationship that should continue. Here's why. Arthur is struggling mentally and emotionally.
Yes, he is.
He has a lot of childhood trauma
He's 13.
That stems from his mother. And as a woman, I don't think it's smart for Hope to be in his life as another woman figure when he is struggling with the relationship with his mother, who is the initial woman figure in his life. Like my mother said, I think she should get with him when he works that out with his mom, because right now this is just a really toxic situation. Case in point, every time this boy talks to his mom, he breaks down crying and the mother gives him nothing. She's stoic. And that doesn't mean that she's not affected by it, but she's just a very stoic person, and he breaks down every time he speaks to her, and he wants to have this affectionate relationship with his mom, because he's this 13-year-old again, yearning to have this mother relationship, and that relationship hasn't been fixed, and it can be fixed, but Hope is in the way. And I think his mother is trying to make it work, but Hope is getting in the way of that. And I don't think Hope is being intentional about doing that. She got in a place that was available because his mother was not there. Now that he's out and a mom wants to make it work, but it's like Hope has been there, right? So they're getting mad at her, but Hope is just like, I've been there every step of the way. You guys haven't been there. You haven't checked on him. And now that he's out of prison, you want to be super mom, but I was the one, calling him, going up to see him, putting money on his books. Y'all did not take care of him. So now that he's free, y'all now want to step in and be super family, but you have not been there the whole time. I get that she stepped in and she took care of him. I think she needs to let him go and heal with his family, before trying to do
I agree.
anything
He
with
needs
him,
to heal.
because
I
he will
agree.
not
He
be a
needs to
good
heal.
partner
I agree.
like the way that he is. And he also needs to get rid of them tattoos because he looks ridiculous.
Yeah.
Like,
But
how is he going to get a job?
You don't know what it's
He-
from.
If he needs a job, he cannot get no tattoo,
But-
no job with that on his
Nikki,
head,
you've never been
unless he lives in
prison.
LA.
The prisoners watching on the Star Family, they can chime in. Sometimes you got to get
What
with
prisoners?
community.
No, we have a diverse
we
audience
have
here.
a diverse audience, so we might have to.
Let me tell you one thing.
No. It's
What
my.
I
It's
want
my
to say
time.
is, Ussy,
It's
don't cure everything.
We don't talk like that on here, Mama.
Oh
Star.
yes, you
Yeah.
do.
No,
The
we
way
don't.
you be talking, girl.
No, we
I
don't.
heard you saying coochie and all this stuff.
Coochie is not us.
But Nikki, we haven't grown up like that. We grew up saying vagina, private parts.
No, we never did.
Private
We
parts?
never.
Yeah,
We
my
grew up.
privacy.
We
I
grew
grew up
up.
saying my privacy.
We grew up.
Well, that's mommy, but I grew up saying.
Please speak your piece before I
listen.
banish you.
I was first. I love Arthur. Okay, all right. The thing about it is, he said, I
He's
just
broken.
wish I had listened to you, Mom, and went home and did my laundry like you told me. And
He's
that
still
told
13.
That told me the whole story. That even though we're looking at a grown man, we're actually looking at a 13-year-old.
Mhm.
And every woman, or listen, everybody watching that would date him, or a man like that, needs to understand we have to ask these questions. You got to find out where your man is, because what happened is she got attracted to him. She loved the conversation.
He's cute.
They've been
Mom,
together
no, I'm
when he
still
was on the
talking.
street.
Listen,
Yeah, he was
I'm
fine
telling
her.
you,
Arthur was fine her before
But-
prison.
I don't care. He's still 13.
But he's
I don't
fine.
care.
So he's going to
So
get
the
women.
thing about it is, his mom said, listen, I love the mom. Okay, y'all might not understand her, but she did the best she could.
I don't have nothing against the mom. She
She
worked them
said-
16-hour days to take care of all them
Yes,
kids.
and she thought she was doing the right thing. Now she
Yes.
wants to rectify things with her son because
But she
didn't
can't
know
do it
that-
because Hope is in the way.
she didn't know that working all those hours she would lose him. She thought I was doing the right thing so I can make money.
Mhm.
So
But-
many parents are doing that. Nikki, there has to be respect in this show.
You have to wrap it up so mommy can go.
No,
I have a whole nother show
she
after
thought
this.
she was doing the right thing. And here it is, her son that got locked up. Another thing I want to say to anybody that's watching, be careful getting caught up in some stuff that don't even got nothing to do with you. He in there for something, doing something for somebody else. They was coming to kill his friend. He helped his friend so his friend wouldn't get killed. And now you spent all them years in prison. He said, if I could do it all over again, that's when I started crying.
Okay.
Okay.
That's when I started crying.
Mama Star,
Yeah.
go. So we
Okay,
can move
so-
on. I got one
Oh.
more couple to talk
No,
about.
With him is,
We gotta pray for him. We gotta
But
intercede for
shut
him.
up, put a sock in it.
So yeah.
Do you allow this?
Yes, because you need to shut up so mommy can go. Go ahead, mom.
The thing about him is this. He
Sorry,
has a
guys.
lot going on because his mom also had other kids
Mm-hmm.
by another man.
Yeah.
So it felt like she was with
She
the
had her
man,
own family.
and she
separate
and
from
he
him.
was left outside.
Child.
So he's dealing with
Child abandonment
Yes.
from his mother.
Yes.
See why you don't need to be in this
But
relationship, Hope?
also address
Oh
it
my
because
God.
He don't have the tools yet
no,
to
I'm
address
saying,
it.
as a kid, mommy gave us power to speak, so I would address it.
Excuse
I don't
me.
like them. You need to.
Mom, finish.
We were kids that could express ourselves.
Mom, finish.
So he's dealing with that along with
Mhm.
that she wasn't there and that he got into trouble because he was on his own, he felt like.
Mhm.
And the mother realizes that.
Mhm.
She may not be saying that, but she said, I need to take
Yeah.
my son home. Because she needs
Yes.
to try to repair
Mhm.
some things. She said, okay, he went to jail. Now that he's out, I need to try to
Yeah.
fix this. And I need to spend some time with my son. And her son wants to spend his time with his mother.
But he's
the
loyal to
coochie
Hope.
is in the way.
I don't think it's the coochie. He's loyal to Hope. Hold on. He's loyal to Hope.
Because she was
'cause
there
Hope-
for him.
Yes. She
So
was
he
there
don't
for
know
them.
how- but
His
he
family
needs
was
to go
not.
home.
He does.
He needs
I
to
agree.
go home. He
I
needs
agree
to
with
go
that.
home with his mom and get that out the way because they will never be able to have
The
a
girl not gonna
relationship.
let him go home.
After
He needs to go
sex-
home.
She
After
invested in
sex-
him.
After sex, it's real life. And she's not gonna be able to lock it down
Lock it down. Lock it down.
She can't lock it down.
Let a man heal.
All right, moving on. One more couple. Oh my goodness.
You made us watch it.
I sure did. Oh no, I had two more couples, but y'all don't watch them.
Who?
It's the white couples. You don't watch Bianca and Daniel.
Let me see.
They're right there. Bianca and Daniel. We haven't seen much of them, but I do want to see what we're going to see.
Yes,
more.
I do watch this dumb. Yes, I've been waiting for them because Bianca needs a freaking like. Thank you for bringing them up. I do watch them. Bianca is young, dumb, and I am saying the word dumb, and she needs a shaking up. She needs some wisdom. She gonna drive to the place where she had the accident and say, "Oh my God, I'm so trauma." The producers was like, "Oh my God." Then she telling this man in prison, okay, all of the settlement money that she's getting. He said, cha-ching, 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 cha-ching. He can ready to take this little girl for all she got. And let me tell you something. Her little best friend, okay, her girlfriend, I think his name is Andres. Is that the friend name? Yes. The best friend? Andres said, I don't like him. But see, the guy, what's his name? Daniel don't like Andres. Because Andres told Bianca, you don't need to go. She packing up. And then her roommate also told her, you're packing up your life to go be with him. I'm going to get there for a month and check out
4
the
months.
town.
4 months. No.
She's
going to be there. She's going to live. She got a short-term lease. Yeah. She's going to be living there 4 months to take care of him.
No, but she's going there for a month prior to him getting out to set things up, to learn about the town, and then my nine's going to come home.
Here's the thing.
Be there. What, dummy? Wake up. I want to call her and say, shake up.
You have to give her grace. She almost died.
Yeah. Nikki, you are delusional.
No, you have to give her grace. She almost died.
So you saying that she's making this decision because she almost died?
Yes.
Because me and you almost died several times.
What? Okay.
We were in a car accident.
No,
we were 12.
Latoya.
Are you saying that
I'm saying that for her,
we were in a fire. We almost died.
I'm saying for her, she almost lost her life.
We did too.
And and now she's back on earth.
Okay.
Right.
We are too.
And she is making rash decisions because she was so close to losing her life. She's just like, I want to be in the moment now. I don't think discombobulated, but I think she's just making rash decisions because she realized that life is very short.
I just hope that
she wants to be happy.
Bianca, we love you. Please.
You call her a dummy.
Okay, please just
apologize for calling her a dummy.
I'm sorry. I just really am concerned about the dumb decisions you're making.
Okay.
But you're not a dummy.
Okay.
But I want you to get it. Don't give him all of your
money. I mean to have almost lost your life from a drug driver and then to fall in love and fund the life of a guy who's in prison for DUIs.
Okay. I'm sorry. No, she is a dummy.
Okay.
Because let me tell you something. Daniel, who is an addict, who cannot be around no alcohol. I knew it was the reason why I was calling her a dummy. This dummy says, I'm going to continue my drinking. Andres, her friend was like, you do know you can't do that, right? Like he can't be around alcohol.
What do you keep like? No, okay. You're going to leave if you're doing that.
That's how Andres was talking.
You're not going to do his ways like
that.
She
is delusional. She doesn't even understand that he can't be around drinking. Like he will relapse.
Yeah.
So something is
But again, she's living in the moment.
Nikki, get out of the clouds.
I'm not out of the clouds. Bye. Off the panel. The panel is done.
No, you said it's more
We're going to end with Julian and Christine.
You didn't say anything about Bianca and Daniel.
I did. I had to defend Bianca and Daniel Bianca from you. Because you have no compassion for this woman who almost lost her life.
You didn't tell them their story or anything.
Bianca and Daniel, love at the lockup. Daniel's the prisoner. The one in the orange jumpsuit is the prisoner. We're going to get more from them next this upcoming episode. Julian and Christine.
Oh Lord, spare me.
Let me tell you something.
Spare me.
Christine know how to rob a bank. She know how to rob a bank.
Girl, and when she showed up at that bank,
she only got caught robbing the bank the last time. She had robbed like 6 banks.
Yeah.
Homegirl was on a robbing spree and did very well. My heart goes out to her because she is somebody.
Losing everything.
Yeah, my heart goes out to her because she is a mother who became addicted to drugs through, I think she started taking opioids through like a surgery or something, and she just became addicted, and her life really spiraled, and she's has this alt against her mother because her mother adopted her child from her care because she was just really bad in her addiction. And I think once she gets fully healed, she will understand that her mom probably made the best decision that could be made for her child, and she feels like her mother is holding her kid hostage and that she wants to reconcile with her child. I will say, Christine, for what I've seen, I don't think you're in the best state to see your child because there was a lot happening. I don't know if you were dealing with withdrawals. I don't know if something happened with your nervous system from the drugs, but there's clearly something going on there. And I think that you probably, if you were in your full right mind, you probably wouldn't want to see your child to see you.
They have
in that
done
state.
a lot of work. When people are in prison, the people who are raising your kids, your grandkids,
yes,
all that, they put in a lot of work.
But she's still hurt.
You're not going to come here and do that.
But she's hurt.
Okay,
she's hurt.
Is, but she has to understand the work that's been put in.
How do you feel about Julian?
Away. Let me tell you something. He living his best life.
He is.
I'll tell you something right now. They said Julian said y'all didn't think I could get a woman. He said
Julian is so happy. Julian is, I will say this.
He went and got her a makeover.
I will say this about Julian and Christine. I think that without the meth, they would still be a couple. I think without meth and without prison, Julian and Christine will actually be together. I don't think that this is. Yes, he was happy to pay for his girl. I don't think that this is a relationship that would is built on hoe and trick, right? I think that these two would actually meet and work in the real world. So I don't really see anything predatory about this relationship yet.
I'm going to tell you this.
But I think that Christine is still really struggling in her addiction. And the last thing she needs to be in is a relationship right now. I think she needs to focus on her sobriety and getting her child back or getting back into her child's life. I think Julian is overlooking the fact that there's clearly something going on with Christine.
No, Julian is in the clouds. He's in the clouds.
He's in the clouds because he wants to be in a relationship.
Yes.
So he's not looking at the fact that your girlfriend can't sit still.
Oh no,
her jaw is frozen to one side. Like, no, seriously, he's not looking at these things because he just wants to be with somebody so bad. But I will say, had it not been for meth in prison, these two would have met in the real world and still worked out. They seem to be compatible. They do.
He would not have met a bank robber.
No.
Okay.
Toya, she became a bank robber because of her meth addiction.
He gonna say, she gonna say, I don't think that his family know. Yeah, they don't know that you was robbing banks. Girl.
She was on the news. His family has to know that she was robbing banks.
Well, from what I know. But let me tell you something. Julian is living his best life. I feel bad for him because you're right, what you just said. She is still actively, like, she needs rehab.
Yeah.
She needs recovery. She needs really somebody to walk with her through this. And he's not the one because he is in love. I'm like, y'all are on two different planets.
Yeah.
Because she really needs help.
Yeah.
But he is loving that body. He said, oh, look at you. And I was like, okay, what the heck is happening? But yeah,
that's all we have to say, Star family.
Hey, ho.
What are you doing?
I'm cutting it up for our. First of all, in the TV world, every successful episode, we have a good time.
First of all, this was an impromptu panel where you bombarded my show.
And also, you didn't give me no music coming on.
Because this was a takeover. Anyway, I want to get a couple of comments.
Oh, yeah, I had to stay for the comments.
For the Star family, So Steph said Zariah is also a scammer. The tea is out.
What
is the tea?
Give us the
What
tea.
is the tea?
Oh my God, who was that? So Steph? Oh, we need
yeah,
the
So
tea.
Steph.
Oh, we need the tea. Oh, we need the tea.
Oh my goodness. Oh, and So Steph also said Zariah's original baby daddy was his bunkmate.
What?
Woo! OMG.
No way.
Blue Jay said, talk about Zariah. They surely don't, because if astrology is considered blasphemy, if they found out about tarot, child. This is the thing. I don't think her family knows that. I do think that her family will overlook things that she's doing that they don't agree with, because they need bodies. They need bodies in that church. They are absolutely using him for a testimony, Tanar. Absolutely using him for a testimony.
Yes, yes.
He's going to be a deacon in a week.
Child. He gonna be on the pulpit the next series.
Philly Jones said this conversation better than a recap. The internet age said they gonna have him folding program.
You know it, right? They talk about welcome.
Black Lavender said the church needed all the members they can get in. Like they had about 8 or 9 people in the crowd.
It was
and the majority of them was in the choir.
It was
my God. Social Steph says Zariah acted an A about Troy's baby mama being complimented. Yeah, because she is somebody who wants to remove his former life.
And you can't do that.
You can't do that.
You can't
do that. That also makes me feel like his child is going to have an issue with being in her presence. And that doesn't, and for him, I hope he's looking at that as a red flag of saying, like, my child would not be safe in your presence, because if you don't like that kid's mother, you're not going to like the kid.
And Troy would have. I think it's not her place to get in touch with his baby's mom, but for real, he would have liked to have seen his daughter before his mom. But absolutely. I love that his mom said.
But Zariah did not want that. She doesn't want him to connect with his child. She wants him to connect with his mother. This is the thing. She wants him to connect with his mother, and she wanted to be the one to do that because she wanted to be in the good graces of his mom, and it still didn't work. Right.
And do you see his mom, who I love? She wants to say, listen, you can say whatever you want to say about the baby mom, whatever her name is. Yep. She said she's a good mother.
Yep, and that's her problem.
Baby. Yeah.
The end of the age said his mama said the church is in the hood. Oh, MG. El Tavina said, Nikki, missed you. Are you doing any Real Housewives lives? Absolutely. Not tonight, but coming up. Dwayne said we need them for every level of the Lockup live.
Okay.
I feel like they have to be here at this point. XO Chrissy said Kim should have left that great value M&M in childhood where she found them. But she's fixated on who he used to be. She's fixated on who he used to be. So that's her thing. The internet said, how do you expect a man that just gets out of jail to be a daddy and take care of you, especially when he was in jail for so long and on drugs? Absolutely.
It was overwhelming for him. I think that was too much.
Black Lavender said that dad ain't gonna never let that stolen bike situation go. He wouldn't. He will not. He will not.
He want to talk to him outside. And when he did that fake proposal,
Philly John, you messy. Philly John said, I'm on true/false's side.
What?
Yeah, call Shantae false.
Oh, false. Okay.
She should have came to visit. I think so too. I think she should have came to visit
because she know he wouldn't have wanted to be with her. He still don't want to be with her. If she is really pregnant, that's gonna be something.
Wait, XO Chrissy said, can we talk about Shantae too? Like, did she name herself that because she knew that he was with another woman named Shantae? Everybody in this group needs a psyche valve. Quite possible. I hope she didn't do that. Blue Jay said, wouldn't you be cautious with someone who got out of prison with a drug addiction to put your responsibility, trauma, and unhelpful coping mechanism? Seems a little unwise. I absolutely agree. XO Chrissy said, the YouTube treats say she isn't pregnant. She had a boy-girl twins gender reveal in 2020. Two with another man, allegedly.
Child.
Shantae, what is going on?
It's really Shantae because it really says Shanta.
That's how she spells it. I think it's Shantae. Philly Jones says Shantae is not innocent. She don't communicate, and she knew he liked white girls. Why you waste your time and money on him and only smash once? Girl, get your money's worth at the very least. What a joke. What? Ella said a pregnant grandma at 37. Woo, child.
I think the daughter was in shock, like,
OMG. The end of the H.
Get back to my grandkids.
The end of the H said, I think Letitia scammed the show since we haven't heard from Keith since the first episode. Plus, whenever the producers ask about her business, she looks around all confused. I think so too. I've lost control, Molly.
I gotta send Letitia some Jeff because I'm saying the producers is wrong, not telling her to pat her hair down.
LS said, yeah, author's a sensitive soul that's been beaten down by her circumstances. Absolutely. Absolutely. There's a lot going on with him, and Hope just needs to back off. Tiffany said, Toya loves herself some author.
No, I don't. I just know that he's 13 and we gotta help this
child.
Kid. No, it just
she needs therapy, and that settlement is not going to be helpful for her.
Who?
Bianca. Miss Gigi said Bianca needs therapy.
Yes, she does. She does. Yes,
ready? I'll do a separate one because, like, now that they're a part of the show, I have to do a separate one.
Separate one of what?
I love her to lock up. The Internet said this live has been great. Thank you, Internet. Yes. So she has, I believe they call it coke jaw. It's when your nerves freeze from excessive use of a drug. So she's like lost control of it. And like, so when she tries to talk, she can't control her jaw because the drugs have like frozen or like killed a nerve in her mouth. It's heartbreaking.
Ooh.
It really, really is. Drewski said, calling this live chaotic is an understatement. I'm having a great time. Thank you for being here. Miss Gigi88 said allegedly Julian and Christine got arrested for shoplifting.
What? What?
Oh my gosh. I can't. Miss Gigi88 also said the man in Zariah's church was wearing a t-shirt that said, "This is not a dad bod. It's a father figure." I couldn't stop laughing. Zariah's, all of her scenes are just comedy. Everybody in her life is pure comedy. So Steph said she is really pregnant, and she's pregnant. True also has some domestic violence charges and a restraining order. Oh gosh.
I know he did not put his hands on her.
Oh gosh. Oh. So Steph, author is handsome even with the scribble scratch. I can see
not the scribble scratch.
He's cute, but he got a lot going on. Jay said Troy's mom does not like his baby mom, but he does think she's a good mom. So this might be a place where Zariah and his mom bond on another aspect where they clash. Julian still out of Walmart? What is going on?
Because he with her. See, and she gonna say, he gonna ask her how she did it. She gonna say, well, I just gave him the note and said put the money in there. When these people tell me how much money they got them, what? You mean to tell me you ain't get thousands and millions? You got what?
Mackie,
I looked at her like there's no way in God's name you a felon for that much.
Nikki'Star says, did y'all notice that the paralegal lawyer was missing his front teeth?
And the side.
Okay, so I'm about to go into the Bachelorette. What I'm going to do is I might just chop this up. I might edit it and chop it up. So that we can get just different live.
Or you can just go off and come back on for your other thing.
No, I'm going to finish out what I advertised for. Just in case you guys just want to watch that separately. Anyway, let's get into the Bachelorette. And
thank you guys for joining.
Good night to all.
And supporting NikkiStar TV, NikkiStar at home.
Woo! Thank you. The chaos has left. Thank you all who have joined me, who were here for the other shows. I'm getting into the Bachelorette. So let's get into it. Like I said earlier, I'm not gagging. Like the show I've seen better Bachelorette seasons, unfortunately, and I just feel bad for Jen. Representation does matter, but if you don't give the same if you don't give your all to a season, it's just not going to be successful, no matter the fan fodder that comes with the Bachelorette. And I feel really bad because if we're keeping it about, these men are not. I don't think these are men that Jen would go for in the real world. I honestly think that these men were not only casted, but came to the show for someone else, for, Daisy, or I forget the other one that Sam said. And you could tell that these men were not interested in her, and these men were not here for her. And a lot of times we are seeing Jen trying to force something with these men who are being very apprehensive, telling her, she's saying she loved them, and they're saying they're not there yet with her. And I'm like, the audacity to tell this girl that you're not there yet with her. And I just honestly feel like it's just because I don't think they came to the show for her, and I don't think this show casted these men for her. So she's trying to make a situation work when it's not really going to, go in her favor, because these men are just not interested in her. And I feel bad. I feel bad because, no shade, but where's he at? Jonathan was playing with her. I wasn't mad when she cut him, because you keep on telling her, she's saying she loves you and she wants to, move forward with you. She keeps on giving you a rose, and you keep on saying, I'm sorry, I'm just not there yet. So then when she cuts him, he's all emotional and just like, I'm sorry, I couldn't get there with you yet. And I'm just like, why did you come on a show where you knew the end goal was going to be marriage and keep on accepting a rose to finally get to the end and still tell the woman after she met your family that you're just not there yet? What is the purpose on being on the show? If you weren't feeling her, then you should have just eliminated yourself, or not came on the show when the Bachelorette was mentioned. This sucks for Jen, in my opinion. I just do not like how she's being treated. I feel like Devin is the only guy on this show that really likes her, but Jen don't like him. I don't feel like she really is where he's at. And honestly, the grandmother say you should get with a man that likes you more than you like him. But it's just, she's so far off base to where Devin is, that it's like playing with his mind. He's crying, with, who's the name of this host, Jesse. He's crying with Jesse because he don't know if she really want to be with him, because he can feel that Jen is just not that into him. And he's feeling like she's constantly bringing him along to eliminate him. So we're seeing his mental health diminish because he knows that he's not going to be chose, but he's the only one choosing Jen. So he's mad that she keeps on choosing this man who don't want her, when he is obviously that guy that desires her, but she is just not where she is with him, because she's head over heels in love with Marcus. And I don't understand that. When Jen chose him, I gagged and the audience gagged. They were like, everybody was just like, what? Marcus don't want Jen. He tells Jen every episode he don't want her. And she keeps on giving him a rose. And I'm like, Jen, what are you seeing that we're not seeing? What are you watching that we, the audience, are not getting? Because when the audience collectively gasped, that's because we were all like, how did this happen? What are you seeing? This is not making sense. And let's be very clear. Marcus, Jonathan cannot get there with Jen. A woman they can't get in the real world. A woman that they can't approach in the real world. They telling her they're not ready. Marcus, I just don't know if I could get down on one knee. Why are you on the show? I hate when contestants do this, right? Like, not just on The Bachelorette, on The Bachelor. When the girl who keeps on getting chosen, I don't know if I'm ready for marriage. Why are you on the show? I just don't know if I can say yes to getting engaged because engagement means so much to me. Why are you on a game show about engagements? Why are you on an engagement? Why are you on an engagement game show if engagements mean so much to you, if they're so sentimental? The last place that they would mean anything or be sentimental is a game show. So why are you here? I hate when contestants do that. I'm just not sure if I can get down on one knee. Why did you sign up? Just tell the girl that you wish that she was Daisy. Say that. Daisy, why didn't you take this check? What happened? Did they not offer you enough money? Did they not offer you enough money? Something is up. Something is up. I will say he got on my nerves, but at least he told Jen the truth. He said, I signed up for this show because I thought it was going to be Daisy. Yikes. Yikes. But here's the thing. Jen, Sam should have never went this far. Sam should have never went this far. From the moment he disregarded her on that bungee date, or that bungee cord date, the moment he disregarded her feelings, the moment he said, yeah, she's going to do something she doesn't want to do, she should have eliminated him then. You kept him to the point where he sat in your face on camera and humiliated you. You have this white man telling this Asian woman she's not his type. When he said that to her, I said, Jen, why are you still talking to him? Why are you still talking to him? Now, I binge watched this show, right? So when Sam's family was going off on social media, I was like, what happened? What did Sam do? Because they're just like, the way the show portrayed him was terrible. How did the show portray him terribly? Sam said that to Jen on camera. He represented himself the way he wanted to represent himself. He demeaned that woman to her face, disregarded her every time, was acting like this tough guy, harassing everybody on the show, and falling into this weird faux black scent that didn't make any sense. Yeah, boy, you don't want to mess with me, boy. I'm going to get with you, boy. You don't know you meddle. I'm saying, boy, what are we talking about? I was like, why are you talking like you from Atlanta? It was very weird. He would like fall into this weird Southern black scent, faux black scent. That just did not make any sense, but he would only put it on when he was trying to be tough. Weird. Big weirdo vibes, right? But Jen, unfortunately, had a season full of weirdos. I get why she probably waited to cut Sam, because she was cutting so many weirdos, she wouldn't have anybody left. So she had to keep him, but I think Sam's family is absolutely delusional. He represented himself the way he wanted to represent himself on TV. That's why at the mental law, he could not say anything because he knew he acted a plumb fool. He knew he acted a plumb fool. Speaking of a weirdo on the show, do I have weirdo? I'm so glad that Jen told him at the men tell all, you should have focused on me. He was so focused on the men in the show, especially Devin. And even still at the men tell all, he was still focused on Devin. Weirdo. But that was Jen's season. Full of weirdos. None of these men made sense. You know who should have been a bachelor? Big Boy. OMG. I was so happy to see him. And he loved the fact that he became so popular on the show. Why not? I would have loved to see him as the bachelor. I actually thought the show was going to go that route. I don't know why they chose Grant, because he looks great. Shout out to the Army. The buzz cut is the best thing that the Army ever invented for men. My God, today, every man looks great in the buzz cut. Shout out to the U.S. Army. The only good contribution you've ever given to the world. Thank you so much for that. Because Big Boy looks great with a buzz cut. He looks so cute. He should have been the bachelor. But the bachelor is Grant. Let's talk about it. Weird. I don't know. Weird. Jen, this season was so weird. I went back and watched the episodes with Grant to see what I was missing, because I just was not gagged. I was like, Grant, okay. I knew it couldn't be Devin, but it was just like, if it weren't Grant, Devin would have made more sense. I felt like he was auditioning for that role, but to give it to Grant, we didn't fall in love with Grant. There was no I just didn't understand. I did not understand. And why does Grant have such a deep part? Like Grant has a part from here all the way to the back of his head. Is his mom white? Something going on. Oh my God. Oh my God. Another black passing bachelor with a white mom. Dear God, no. I hope not. But that part in the mom jeans that he always wears gives me white mom. Gives me white mom. If it wasn't Grant, it should have been Hakeem. I liked Hakeem. Hakeem was fun. He loved everybody. He had a good time, but they're sending him to paradise. Hakeem, cut the hair. Cut the hair if you're going to paradise. If you don't want to cut the hair, braid it. Every black man looks good in some Dominican stitch braids. That's what you need to do if you're not going to cut the hair. But ain't no woman going to try to get with a black man with a Burt hairstyle. You gotta do something with the hair. But he was very likable. I enjoyed him at the Men Tell All. I feel like I'm going to enjoy him on Paradise whenever they film and release that damn show. 2020, what they say, 2025? I mean, I know it's in a couple months, but my God, today, that's a huge break. But I think he's going to do well in Paradise. Can we talk about Marvin? Have you guys seen him on social media, especially TikTok? Like, before he got eliminated, Marvin was like in his influencer bag. Let me tell you something. Marvin came on that show to be an influencer. Like he's doing vlogs, ads. Let me tell you something. Miss Marvin came for the bag. Okay? He said, I'm going to get something out of this. I'm going to make my 15 minutes work. And you know what? Good for him. Good for him. But I knew he got eliminated. Marvin, you got to be more smart with your social media. I knew you didn't go the distance because you was booed up with a white woman on the beach in Malibu. In your freaking vlog. Hello. This is before you got eliminated. Like, let's turn this on, Marvin. Let's turn this on. But shout out for you for trying to flip this reality TV show bag. Good for you. Aaron at the Men Tell All. Seeing him next to Noah, I was like, okay, I can see cousins, distant cousins. I still don't see twins, but I see a relatability. They just need to be in the same room. I'm thinking I think Aaron and Noah have the same head. I think it's how Aaron styles his hair. And I think it's the pearls. He's going to do good in Paradise. He's going to do good in Paradise. You have to have a bit more personality, though, but I think he is going to eat in Paradise. So here we are. We're at the end of the journey. Tonight, right? Is it about to come on? I think it's already on. Tonight is it tomorrow? It's Tuesday. Yeah. Tonight is the season finale. So I'm going to get off of here and watch that and watch Jen not pick Devin. That's what she needs to pick. That's what she needs to pick. But they're all saying this has never happened in Bachelorette history. So either she's picking Marcus or she's not picking anybody at all. We will see. Maybe she'll pick Sam. Because can we be honest, Jen? You really like Sam. He was just so horrible on camera. You had to do something about it. But I feel like if this was in private, you would have let some stuff slide. No shade. We've all let a scrub or two slide. So I understand, but girl, yeah, Sam would have stuck around had he not been so awful on camera. Anyway, that's all I wanted to say. I'm going to hop in the comments real quick because I think the episode started and I want to check that out before the night wraps up. Hold on, let me get to the Bachelorette comments. The N and the H said, I feel bad for Jen. They put no effort into her season. Absolutely. Is my air on? Oh my God, I feel like I'm sweating like a hole in church. Oh my gosh. Oh, Spitzy said, girl, Sam and Devin had that weird. Devin, you know what? I don't think Devin has a weirdo black accent. I think Devin has a Texas accent. Because if you, like, the first time I went to Texas, everybody sounded like a 60-year-old black man. Everybody in Texas sounds like a 60-year-old black man. And no matter their gender or race, everybody in Texas sounds like a 60-year-old black man. So I don't think that Devin is putting on a black scent. Sam absolutely is. Absolutely is, because it only comes out when he's trying to be tough. Blue Jay said it's interesting to see certain men treating the Bachelorette, usually attractive and accomplished, being treated as ugly ducklings, looking for someone to pick me on their own show. Oh, Jen's season absolutely gave me Tasia. The way Tasia was pining over them white men and begging them to like her. I said, Tasia, look in the damn mirror. Look at it. Same thing happening with Jen. Same thing happening with Jen. Spency said, I love Grant, though. He is fine. I think he's a cutie. For me, I would have rather picked Brett or Devin. The NNH said, was there anything about Grant to make him the best? See, I don't know. I literally rewatched his elimination episode and I was just like, what about him made y'all think he was the Bachelor? Unless y'all casted him before. I think they're casting the Bachelors before they even cast the whole cast for the Bachelorette season. The NNH said, I know he got daddy issues, so that's going to be a thing. Oh, yes, a biracial black man, a biracial guy who presents black with the black dad on crack. Should be fun. Should be fun. Joe Nathan is an influencer as well. What is he influencing? Did you guys remember the conversation he was having with Jen about being black? The way he said it, I was like, I don't think you believe that, Jonathan. Because he said black a couple times, and he just said person of color. And I was like, I think that's how you identify. I think that's how you identify, baby. One the Mill said, I'm sorry, but they need a new host. Jesse needs more personality. It needs to be Trista. Trista needs to host the Bachelorette. I don't know why they have Jesse hosting the Bachelorette. There needs to be a former Bachelorette walking Jen through this journey. They messed up when they had Tasia and what's her name? Caitlyn. What the hell is going on with Caitlyn? I saw that podcast that she was on, and I'm like, Caitlyn, you gotta pull back. You gotta pull back. Like, I don't think she should have told Tasia's business, but Caitlyn, like, she loves a shock factor. And it's like, you are not Howard Stern, mama. You got to turn that down. Like, okay, you're dating Zach. All right. You go, girl. You got him. You did not have to bring Tasia in. And I think she spoke on Tasia thinking that she was more popular than her, or that maybe, the odds would be in her favor. But I'm just like, you weren't likable to begin with. And that's not me saying this. I like Caitlyn. I know she was a polarizing character, but I liked her. This little fiasco she has going on with Tasia, I was just like, it just seemed in poor taste. It seemed in poor taste because she spoke about Tasia in a way hoping that it will ignite the fans to go after her, and it didn't work in her favor. But I honestly think that she was not telling it to tell her truth. I think she was telling it because she wanted to send Tasia some kind of social media harm, and it just backfired. It just backfired. Drewski said, it's not my place to say, but sometimes the minority girlies and guys can be desperate for white partners, but that is another conversation. Oh, if you want, it's my place to say it. True. Facts. We talked about it on Tasia's season. It's just like, girl, this is because you were raised in a white community and you went to an all-white school and you continue to keep yourself in white spaces where you are not chosen. And you think that you are not that girl because you are in a space where people who look like you are not that community's beauty standard. So because of that, you lower your standards for white partners because you think that you are beneath them. Absolutely. I'll say it. Absolutely. That's it. That's it for me. I'm going to wrap this up. I have kept y'all here for over 3 hours. I'm so sorry. We never do this. Blame Toya Star and Mama Star. Thank you all so much for joining me. Give me a couple minutes. I'm going to put timestamps in. And I think this is going to be the first live that I chop up to see how that works. If it does well, I'll probably keep on doing this, but I'm going to leave this up. And then I think I'll just cut out make Love at the Lockup a separate video. I think I'll just make them all separate videos and see how that works. If it does do well with the channel, I think I might keep that up for people who just want to watch one show and not the whole reality TV chat. Anyway, let me get out of here. Thank you all so much, Star family. Coos Girlie and myself, thank you, because it was a good night. And Blue Jay says, I thank LaToya and Mama Star. Please thank them. They did a good job as well. Yes, Black Girls on Summer House. They don't know who they are. Anyway, I love y'all, and I will see y'all tomorrow for the season finale of The Bachelorette. Bye, guys.